Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, good morning. Good morning. Welcome one. Welcome all. Happy New Year. And most importantly, welcome to the stream. What's good? What is good? Colton, hello. Sierra 7, hello. Happy New Year to you as well. No problem. Do want to let you know it was completely at random. The YouTube gods decided to do it, you know. Obviously, I made the purchase, but you know what I mean. But you're welcome. I do want that money back plus interest, though. So, figure it out. Yeah. But folks, welcome. Happy to be here. Happy to have you all here. Hope you guys had a safe and happy New Year. Hope it was good. Hope it treated you well. Oh, no, I 100% have to pay for gifted memberships. Yeah, no, even though it's to my own channel, yes, I do still have to do that. What game are we playing today? That's a great question. It's a great question, Colton. Today, we'll play some F125, like we usually do. I kind of want to get through the end of this season, and get on to Season 3 sooner rather than later, so really just been kind of grinding this lately. Saw a post this morning of LMU. They're doing, they're going to be coming out with a career mode sometime this year. So we might check that out when that comes. But yeah, time will tell. Something tells me it's not going to be the most like in-depth experience, but you know, might be worth a peek. Might be worth a peek. Just bought it yesterday? Hell yeah. It's a good game. I enjoy it. Is there a way you could do a quick race? Yeah, technically. You gotta go into like F1 World and then go to Grand Prix. It's really dumb that they hide it in there, but yeah. Yeah. Crom, good morning. Alright, Sierra 7, sounds good. Ah, shit, I forgot my Red Bull. Hang on, chat. Oh god. Ow. Yeah, watching the full screen stream, like watching the 16:9 format, so much better. Why is your camera distorted? Is it actually? Can't forget the Red Bull, indeed. Is it actually distorted? No, it looks fine to me. It's kind of stretched. Oh, well, I mean, yeah, it's going to be stretched, but when we change over to, like, the actual gameplay, it's not as bad. But there, it's stretched, because, well, it is what it is. But it'll be different. I promise. Chat, how do I sound? Do I sound okay? Am I good? What are we playing? Today we're playing F125. Like I usually do. Like I usually do. I reached out to Stream Elements about my... Sound good? Cool. I reached out to Stream Elements about my microphone having issues to where like it's echoing and changing scenes, so waiting to hear back from them about that. I also reached out to TikTok about my live streams getting shut down randomly every stream, and I reached out to them about that, and it got escalated to somebody else, and now I'm just waiting. I'm just waiting to hear back on that. But Liam, thank you for the follow. Appreciate you. Appreciate you. Am I excited about GTA 6 release? Absolutely. Can't wait. That might actually be like the one game that I stream on here that's not a racing game. Like I've kind of made this channel like dedicated to racing. But that might be the one game that I actually say, screw it, let's stream it. Or I just might not stream it at all, and I might just play it on my own time and like take a week off of streaming. Possibility too. I don't know. How much is a membership? There's two different tiers. Cheapest tier is like $5. The other one's $8. Hope it's more like RP. If they do online day one, that'll be awesome. But online's gonna be much later, you know, down the line. So, but yeah, I mean, with online, yeah, I would love to see it, you know, with the RP side of things. And they partnered with like the guys over at like 5M and whatnot. So, yeah, it should be cool. Should be cool. In which platform you have more reach or views? I would say like concurrent viewership is higher on YouTube, specifically the YouTube Shorts stream. Lately, TikTok has been kind of killing it though. Lately, TikTok's been kind of killing it. Lee, hello, welcome. Yeah, lately TikTok's been a massive W. So yeah, I don't know. I would say like those two are probably pretty neck and neck. Pretty neck and neck. Wouldn't miss a single stream if you were playing GTA 6. Yeah, well, all right. Maybe we do it. Maybe we do it. Can't let TikTok beat us. Oh, it's not a competition. We're all one big happy community here. That being said, you can become a member on YouTube. Can't do that on TikTok. Just saying. Just saying. Have I played RDR2? Absolutely. I love that game. Love that game. One of my all-time favorites. All right. Anyway, let's top in here. So, folks, welcome back to another episode of our MYTEAM Career Mode. Episode number 42, season 2, round. I don't even know. 18, I think. I appreciate that. I appreciate that action. Thank you. Yeah, I think round 18, right? 17? I don't even know. 17. The Singapore Grand Prix. Chat, we suck again, man. We suck again. That is where we're at with this car, unfortunately. Out of our last 4 races, we've had 3 DNFs. 2 of them being mechanical failures, the other one being a rather unfortunate DNF in just a race that just really wasn't going our way. But I mean, both at Monza and at Azerbaijan, like we were struggling to even really keep any sort of pace going at all. So my hope is that Singapore, we have a little bit of pace, but historically speaking, I've never done well around Singapore. I didn't even finish last year's race. So we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. Yeah, we'll go from there. We'll go from there. In a different element and a different layer to things, Max Verstappen's been killing it since the summer break. It has been on a massive tear, and might actually make a solid comeback here in the standings to potentially win the title at the end of the season. So we might see a three-way fight for driver championship and potentially even constructors championship by the end of the season. Should be fun. Should be fun. John, hello. What happened in yesterday's race? We had a mechanical failure about halfway through the race. We were only fighting for like P10, but yeah. Chances of winning the championship from a 100-point deficit is low, but never zero. Yeah, the problem is that our car is not where we need it to be. That's kind of where our problem lies. When you take a look at this chart, we are that like dotted line that you're seeing there. That's us. That's where we're at. So we are way behind the McLaren, the Red Bull, and the Mercedes. And we're even below the Ferrari, and Aston's actually kind of catching up to us. So yeah, we're in trouble. Is that normal driver moves or modded? Normal. Yeah, normal. We had a crazy off season. You can actually customize it and change like some settings around. So where like they'll change settings sooner rather than, or sorry, they'll change drivers more often rather. That's what I meant to say. Sorry, chat. 1 second. Okay. What time do you start live? So normally my live streams start like right around like 9 a.m. EST. Today I started a little late. I went to bed kind of late and woke up late. So yeah, yeah. But normally 9. Next year's our year. Pretty sure I said that last season too. Yeah, my hope is that. I mean, our problem. Here's our problem, right? I'm going to show you. It's my problem, all right? Excuse me. That's our problem, right there. We have a couple top tier upgrades that we simply cannot get. We literally just can't get them because they require a facility upgrade. Literally just can't get them. All right. We're also very slow in a straight line because these are all supplier upgrades that we get from our engine manufacturer, and we just haven't gotten them. Yeah, they're just unavailable. And we have Mercedes as our choice here, but yeah, yeah. So we're just kind of stuck here in a standstill. To get to that next tier for the facility, you have to do facility upgrades, which we've been doing, but we still have such a long way to go to get to that phase 4. I don't even know if we're going to do it by next season, to be honest with you, at this rate, but we'll see. Can I? Oh, I'm dumb, man. I forgot. I could be doing 3 of these at a time. I've only been doing 2. I'm dumb. Long time watcher, first time chatter. So cool to see the success you've been being born with Down syndrome these days. Thanks, man. Happy New Year to you too. Oh, shit. Yeah, I mean the development. Unfortunately, here's the problem with the development in this game is that the AI seem to reach, and this has been a problem since the beginning of the game. The AI seem to reach like max level very quickly, even with like slower development, which I have it set to. Oh, yeah, I could be doing that too. So it sucks, but it is what it is at the end of the day. Not much I can do. But all right, anyway. Let's get into the race weekend. Good old Singapore. I hate this track. I do. I hate this track. But it is what it is. Yeah, at least it won't rain.
Welcome to the approaching dusk here in Singapore on Sunday. This
it's cool in the sense that it's a night race, but at the same time so boring. Yeah, it just...
to see us through practice.
The problem is...
We've got your company too. Great to have you with us.
It just doesn't... Son of a bitch. Fucking TikTok, man. I am so annoyed by this. Where's my mouse?
Okay, radio check, radio check.
There it is. Alright, you're gonna make me type it in. Hang on 1 second, chat. Every stream, man. Every stream. TikTok stream gets shut down. I mean, didn't need the mic there. But every stream, dude. Every stream, the TikTok stream gets shut down. And I don't know why. I hope they figure it out soon. It's really annoying. But, anywho, as I was saying. Words. Yeah, this track has no rhythm to it. This track has no rhythm to it. That's the problem. That's the problem. Does F125 have options for choosing legendary F1 cars like the 18-19 season? No. Nope. No, they haven't done that. I think since then, actually. Alright. Setup loaded in here. TikTok, if you're tuning back in, I apologize. I don't know what the hell's going on with TikTok. We are live elsewhere if you want to watch the stream elsewhere. Not have to worry about the stream getting shut down. Nope, not Baku. Yeah. I don't know what's going on. I have reached out to TikTok support to try to figure out why the stream gets shut down on TikTok every single day. But yeah, I'm still just kind of waiting on a response there. Hopefully they get it situated soon. So I apologize.
Okay, track's green right now, so take a few laps to get the tyres up.
So YouTube wins. Yeah, I mean, I guess so. I guess so. I like Jetta. Yeah, Jetta's good. Jetta's good. It's got a nice flow to it. Oh, here we are, chat. Good old Singapore. You know, I'm not gonna lie. I almost kind of like the look of Singapore. Under, like, the sunset more than anything. I don't know why. How's Antonelli doing? He's been doing okay. He's been doing okay. The Mercedes car's been really quick, but it's mostly been George kind of carrying them. But I mean, he's finishing consistently in the points at least. Pacific Rim Enjoyer, what's up, man? Happy New Year. Happy New Year. Singapore time is a 125 something. Is that good? Honestly, no idea. No idea. Would you say a load cell brake pedal is needed? No. No, I don't think it's needed. To be honest with you, I don't think a high-end setup is needed, or, you know, a better setup is needed, or anything along those lines. Like, a Logitech G29 does the job as I proceed to go way deep there. Yeah, I don't think it's, I don't think it's necessary. I think as long as you have fun, that's all that matters. That was a pretty sloppy lap. Let's see if we can kind of clean it up a little bit. Have you ever used the clutch pedal for any other game, or is it just sitting there? No, I do use it. I use it based off the car. I use it based off the car. So if it's a car that does use it, then obviously I use it. Apex GP or Alpine? Yeah, at this point, we're pretty much the same team. I lose so much time through here. Lose so much time through there. I'm all the apps. I am all the apps. Green, purple, red, all of it. What track? This is Singapore. Is this qualifying? No, this is just practice. I always like to kind of get into the first practice session just to get comfortable, and then then we move on to quali. What wheel do I use? I use a Fanatec wheel. 8 Nm direct drive base, and then the Formula V2 wheel. You don't complete the passage programs? I mean, I'll usually do at least one, and then the others I just do quick practice. I just sim them. It's a collab with the Kicks. I don't know who that is. Would you say it's much more difficult to trail brake without load cell? I'm pretty terrible at trail braking as is, so I don't know if I'm the one to answer that. Have you tried 5 Nm and much difference? I actually haven't. No, I went deep there. Oh, Gabby and Nico. Oh, yeah. What mic am I using? The Logitech Yeti X. I kind of want to upgrade my mic. Purchase WRC. Yeah, WRC is a good time, honestly. It's a good time. They got a lot of hate early because it was missing a lot of stuff that they said it would have at launch, but it's fun. Yeah, I don't have the boost kit. I've thought about getting it, but chose not to. Helps with the curbs. Yeah, but see, here's the thing, 07. I shouldn't really be getting on the curbs as much as I am. I did not know that. That's pretty cool. Is this automatic? Nope. Nope, manual. Oh! Understeered right into that wall. Oops. I'm so terrible around here. Like, this legitimately might be one of my worst tracks. Oh, it's pretty cool. Hell yeah. Adrian, thank you for the follow. Appreciate it. Nice room. Thanks. Is it okay or normal to change my clutch to my brake in the F1 game? I wouldn't say it's normal. Is it okay? Sure, if you get used to it. The only downside there by doing that is, you know, typically you want your brake pedal to have some sort of resistance when you hit it, so. And obviously your clutch pedal should have no resistance.
We didn't really get the data we needed on that run.
Yeah, that was pretty bad. That last lap was actually pretty decent, but
go.
Overall it was pretty bad. I think new meter before, so I didn't want to be disappointed. Thank you for that sub, I appreciate it. Didn't want to be disappointed, but yeah. I mean, to me, for the price difference, it's worth getting the new meter instead. I feel like just, even though it's a small difference, it's probably overall a better experience. You know what I mean? Have I tried the base Fanatec pedals? Yeah, that was like my first setup. And it was, yeah, I mean, they're fine. I love the inverted pedals, though. They're expensive, but they're good. Just watching you made me learn how to turn traction control off. Thank you so much. Oh, you're welcome. I don't understand how, but you're welcome. Mako, thank you for the follow. G29, yeah, I mean, it's not the greatest wheel. Instead of wanting it later, yeah, exactly. That's the smart thing to do. All right, put on the helmet. No, we're not doing that. We're not doing that. Like to play with 90 level? Yeah, whatever works for you. Just sub my favorite F1 team's Mercedes. My favorite F1 drivers community. Hell yeah, hell yeah, hell yeah. Has anybody told you kind of look like Nikita Mazepin? Yeah, I've unfortunately heard that one before. Unfortunately, I have heard that one before. I kind of drive like him, too. Thank you for that. I appreciate it. I appreciate you. Thank you. Do I like bread? I do. I don't know where this is going, but I do like bread. Senna better? I mean, yeah, Senna is better than Mazepin, if that's what we're comparing them to. You remember how the base brake was? It was fine. Yeah, it was fine. It wasn't load cell, so I mean, you know, obviously didn't have a ton of resistance, but I don't like my brakes having a ton of resistance. I'd rather have you know, I'm not trying to do a leg workout when playing a video game. You know what I mean? So, or the helmet gives you minus 0.5 seconds per lap. Chat, here's the problem. I can't fit the helmet over my headphones. Can't fit the helmet over my headphones. So, can't wear it. Otherwise, honestly, I actually might. Do I like Monaco? Yeah. I like it. Monaco is one of those tracks that, like, once you find a rhythm around Monaco, it's a ton of fun. It's terrible for racing, but the rhythm aspect of it's nice. You will have aura. Fine, chat. I'll put the helmet on. But they can go over the helmet. So put the headphones over the helmet. Oh. Because then I'll be able to hear. Oh, hang on. Oh. I can't even fit them on with my glasses. Literally have to take my glasses off. Ugh. Howdy. You know what's weird, chat? I don't even know if y'all can hear me. You know what's weird? This helmet is actually oddly comfortable. It's really weird. I don't know why. I don't know why. Unk, you feeling it too much? I might be. Maybe I'm still drunk from last night. I don't know. I don't know. Helmet, new year, new experience? True. True. I could wear earbuds. I could. And yeah, I get microphones in the helmet. Here's the thing. This helmet, it's purely decoration. I mean, it is a legitimate helmet, but like, it's a nice decoration piece, so I don't want to wear it. You know what I mean? Someone feels like someone's hugging your head. 100%. Sound like you're suffocating? Well, it's because I'm, you know, me talking is being blocked by a helmet, so that'll do it. That'll do it. What are we playing? I don't know. I'm playing with myself at this point, I guess. Pause. I don't know. Oh, whose helmet is it? It's Michael Schumacher. Yeah, it's a replica design of his 2000 helmet. Pretty sick, honestly. I dig it a lot. Easton, thank you for the follow. Appreciate it. Oh, oh my god. Oh, okay. We're back. We're back. Where'd I get it? I found somebody on Etsy who makes them. He has a bunch of different ones. There was like a Senna one, Lando one, I think one from Alonso's like Renault days. There's a bunch. It took like 4 months for him to make it, but came out really well, obviously. It's raining again? No, it's not raining. Not raining. Thank you for the sub. I appreciate it. It's not raining. Happy New Year. Okay, hang on. Let let me get caught up on chat here. Not wanting to break the budget for a cockpit, so would you recommend a wheel stand instead? No. No, I mean, whatever works for you, works for you. But I would say go cockpit, especially if you're going to be getting an 8-Nm direct drive base. It's just better. It's just a better experience. Unless you have like a metal stand or desk to like attach it to. That'd be it. That'd be it. Okay. Did I like the F1 movie? I did. Please help me and tell me what the best racing setup for PS4. What do you mean? That Alonso and Ferrari depression meme, please make it an icon or emoji in the perks. Alright. I can do that. It's an F1 jacket. Like what I'm wearing? No, this is, well, it's not a jacket, it's an actual race outfit, because I'm a giant dweeb. Dive bomb George Russell? We might. Dude, why your hair won't grow? It's same for form past 3-4. I just had a stroke trying to read that. My hair is growing. It's kind of hard to tell on camera. Like, it looks a little different on camera, but my hair is growing, and like, I shave it regularly, so that's part of it too. Do I play Gran Turismo? A little bit. Yeah, I play a little bit of GT7 from time to time. But all right, I think I'm caught up with chat here. Name a car for an edit. Mini Cooper. All right. Anyway, I might go out and do that program again. I might. I don't know. Can you tell name of a company which you do sim? I mean, I use sim racing setups for my, like, for F125, but obviously that's not on PS4, so I don't know. What specs does your PC have? I have 2 of them. I couldn't even tell you all of them. The gaming computer has a 4070 in it. I think Ryzen chip, or has Intel. I think one of them has a Ryzen, the other one has Intel, or maybe not. I had to swap out my computers last year, so thank you for the sub. I appreciate you. So yeah, I don't know. I honestly don't know. I know the game computer has a 4070, the streaming PC has a 5060 Ti. And one of them has a 13th gen i7 and like 32 gigs of RAM in both, I think. Yeah, that's all I got. They're pre-built, so just, you know, whatever they got. No, yeah, so I have a streaming PC and I have a, what's it called? Streaming PC and a gaming PC. Who's your favorite F1 driver? I don't really have a favorite F1 driver at this point, but change your GPUs would work a lot better. Like, put my 4070 in the streaming PC and the 5060 Ti in the gaming PC. I've thought about doing that. I've had no problems, though, so it's like, I don't want to mess with anything. Yeah. Yeah, I've thought about doing it, but I've had literally 0 issues with anything. So, like, I ain't trying to do shit. You know what I mean? Just, it's working. I have no problems. Let's let it run, you know? Let's let it run. Oh, you were asking, like wheel setup. Oh, yeah, just go with, like, a Logitech, like, G29 or whatever. It just asks long if they're... What? Say that again? I don't know what you're trying to say. Say that again. Have you ever played F1 Manager? Yeah, it's a good time. It's a good time. Programming has told me one thing. It has told me that if it works, then yeah, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. 100%. I don't know. DRS is gone, but like, it's also not because you're gonna like they have the whole active arrow thing with the front wing and the rear wing opening up. So like, it's gone, but it's not at the same time. Okay. Anyway, let's get back into this. We'll go do this. We'll treat this as like our little quali run, so to speak.
Checks complete. Everyone be aware, we've got a car leaving the garage.
Had to make the dream move and signed Yuki, and he's in God mode. Nice. Nice. I'm not shocked that they changed the, I'm not shocked that they changed the name of this system from Mom. I don't know what they were thinking with that. Clearly they weren't, but... yeah, clearly they weren't really thinking with that one. Well, I think the overtake mode in this year's car is going to be a lot different. Oh, excuse me. Well, not a lot different, but I think it is supposed to work a little different than how it works in, in this car. Oh, nice. Nice. Yeah, I enjoyed the setup. It's good. Thank you for the follow. Oh, that's funny. Hit the brake and the back end got out on me there. They should have commentators to F127? No. No, they should not. I would hate that. That'd be such a distraction, in my opinion. Alright, that wasn't terrible. Tire strat, I would try to keep at least a set of softs for the end to try for fastest lap. There's no point in going for fastest lap because you don't get a bonus point for fastest lap anymore. There's this old F1 game which did have active commentary. Yeah, some of the, like I think Grand Prix games back in the day, I think they had it. I think. I don't remember. Been a long time. Been a long time. Can't see the direction track? What do you mean? What's my favorite track? Favorite track in the game is Montreal. Favorite track in just overall would be Watkins Glen. Broke my iRacing dirt wheel, so I'm dirt racing with an F1 wheel. That sounds terrible. How's winter hitting at my place? It sucks. It sucks. It's very cold right now. Happy New Year to you too, man. Dive bomb George Russell. We're in practice, man. I don't even know if he's out on track. I don't even know if he's out on track. Alright. Do I want to run the other program again? I might. Yeah, let me do it one more time. Just get a little bit more practice, try to get a little bit more comfortable.
Standing by.
Yeah, like, it's not, like, I mean, it's just really cold out right now. We had a little bit of snow last night. Nothing crazy. I think it was like an inch, but, yeah, it's not too bad. It's just cold. Just very cold. What's the hardest track? Ooh, hardest track. This is up there. Singapore is definitely up there. I don't know, honestly. I don't know. Maybe Spain. Maybe. But Spain's not even that challenging. It's just that little, like, chicane that goes, like, up the hill in the middle of the track. I don't know. I don't know. This is, honestly, it's probably this. It's probably Singapore. Out of anything. Baku's kind of challenging, too. Especially the castle section. I didn't know F125 has Apex GP. Technically, they don't anymore, but yes. Yes, they do. Upside down pig? Nah, Vegas is actually pretty easy. Yeah, Vegas is actually pretty easy. Who's my favorite racer? I don't really have a favorite anymore.
Wow, that was a heck of an impact. Let me know you're okay.
That was pretty bad. That was pretty bad. That was bad. Anywho, yeah, I don't really have a favorite anymore. I used to, but yeah, I mean, I'm a big Ferrari fan. It's really about it at this point. So it's really just kind of whoever drives for Ferrari. Oh my god, the car just slid. It literally just slid. What was that? What was that? How much was your wheel? My whole setup altogether was like $3 grand. Mr. Quack, thank you for the follow. Thank you. I appreciate that. Am I okay? No, not at all. What was it then? My favorite driver growing up was Michael Schumacher. Yeah, I was a big Schumi fan growing up. And then Seb, and then Ricardo, and then after Ricardo, that was kind of it for me. Wasn't really anybody else. So, son of a bitch. All right, I gotta lock in here. I gotta lock in. The HUD is an overlay mod that you can find on Race Department. Or sorry, Overtake. Formerly known as Race Department. Spit, thank you for the follow. Appreciate it. Should put setup details in the description? Yeah, I might. I might do that one day. Have you ever watched Drive to Survive? I have. I like it. What's the best beginner wheel? I mean, the Logitech stuff is decent. Same thing with the Thrustmaster. Like, they're not bad, but you can get yourself like a Moza R3 or even a what's it called? Like a entry-level Fanatec bundle, typically on sale for the same price. So you'd be dumb not to do that. Why is there no American F1 drivers? Well, Logan Sargent isn't in the sport anymore, guys. But part of it is just the fact that, like, to get into F1, you kind of, like, there's a typical grind about it. So, and obviously you have to get, like, a certain amount of license points and stuff like that from the FIA. But part of it really just kind of comes down to the fact that F1 is very much a European sport. So a lot of the grind starts with karting at a very young age, and karting isn't that big here in the States. So, and up until recently, like IndyCar, for example, being a champion in IndyCar meant almost nothing in terms of getting super license points for the FIA. But obviously this year they changed it. So yeah, I think that's a large part of it. This style of racing is just not that big in the States. Messi, thank you for the follow. What wheelbase do I have? I have, so it's a Fanatec 8Nm direct drive wheelbase. The pedals are the Club Sport inverted. And the wheel itself is the Formula V2. Or the FIA is collaborating with IndyCar? Well, I mean, they kind of somewhat always have. There is a rumor that the FIA might take over IndyCar and become like the governing body for IndyCar. I doubt that'll ever truly happen. But we'll see. Thinking of buying the wheelbase. Yeah, it's a solid setup. Just remember, like, if you're gonna kind of mix brands there, you do have to get like an adapter to make it all work properly. Unless you just plug the pedals in directly to your PC. I think that kind of helps bypass it. If you're capable of doing that. Just bought a Fanatec? Nice. Is 8Nm strong enough? I think so. Personally. Fanatec Club Sport? That's what the pedals are, yeah. The Club Sport inverted V3s. F1 drivers could do 100% do IndyCar. Just need to get used to a lot of cars. I truly think F1 drivers are the best drivers in the world. And truth be told, I think F1 drivers could have success in almost any sport. And we've seen that happen time and time again. Look at Marcus Ericsson.
Practice is anything to go by. We're in for an exceptional
Marcus
weekend
Ericsson
of
is an
Formula One.
Indy 500 winner, you know, and he's had a decent amount of success in IndyCar. Look at Juan Pablo Montoya back in the day, right? Like he went from, you know, pretty successful in F1. You know, obviously wasn't a champion or anything, but you know, won some races. Like he had a decent career in F1, left, and then went to NASCAR and won some races in NASCAR. You know what I mean? Like I'm gonna throw out another name too, who you probably don't know, Scott Speed. Scott Speed. Former Red Bull driver, Red Bull Academy driver, I should say, and did race in F1 for a little bit. Had a terrible career in F1, but goes on and races in NASCAR, has a little bit of success in NASCAR, and then also does rallycross and was like a multi-time champion in rallycross. You know what I mean? Like that's the thing. Like you'll see a lot of F1 drivers leave F1 and have a ton of success elsewhere. Happens all the time. And it's truly because I think these are some of the best drivers in the world. Unfortunately, with the way F1 is, we just don't really get to see the drivers actually race each other. That's just how it is. Happy New Year, everyone. Appreciate it. Appreciate it. Want to hit the jet dryer in NASCAR? Yeah, we don't talk about that. That's besides the point. That's besides the point. How to get F1 2020? It's actually delisted. Although, fun fact, there may or may not be somebody out there who's like taking some of these delisted games and putting them back on the market. You may or may not be able to find that out there on the internet. I'm not gonna share who it is or anything like that, but you could easily find it. How do you have the console in the middle besides the? It's an overlay mod that you can find on Overtake. Happily, I'm streaming. Thanks, Spider. I appreciate it. Good to see you again. Good to see you again. There's this girl. I know. Exactly. Exactly. I don't know. Scott Speed went that far. Yeah, dude. Like, Scott Speed actually had a ton of success in his racing career. Fun fact. I do like SVG. I do like him. Yeah, I do like him. I hope, and he's slowly getting better at ovals too. Like I hope he actually sees a little bit more success in NASCAR. How much to make out, bro? $50,000. A whole sim rig for F125? Hey, whatever makes you happy, you know? You don't need much, you know? Whatever works. Whatever works, and this is what I got, and I like it. It makes me happy. You know? Granted, I play other shit too, you know? But I have fun. And that's all that matters. Boosted, thank you for the follow. Appreciate it. Awesome sauce, what's good? What's good? Skipped a few steps, bro. Appreciate everybody tuning in, by the way, chat. Happy New Year. Hope everybody's good. Hope all is well. Hope you guys are doing well. Appreciate y'all being here, whether you're watching along, whatever platform you're watching along on. Obviously, we're live across the board here. So, appreciate y'all. We're coming up on 1,000 followers over on TikTok, too, which is pretty sick. So, appreciate y'all following there. And we're obviously up over 1,000, up over like 1,100 on YouTube, which is awesome, too. So, I appreciate y'all. I appreciate y'all. Just started playing this on PS5, bro. Yeah, dude, it's a good time. It's a good game. I enjoy it. I enjoy it. It ain't the most realistic thing in the world, but you know what? That's perfectly okay. I don't need the realism aspect of it. I just want to have fun. And I have fun. And that's all that matters. Yeah, dude, I have I have so many. It's way more than 1,000. It's like 10,000.
Red hot by the time we find out who's on pole for tomorrow's
Isn't
race.
Acelith a good wheel customizer?
Welcome
It
along
might be.
to
I'm honestly
qualifying
not familiar
here
with
in
that.
Singapore.
I'm not familiar with that at all. Yeah, hey, nothing wrong with the G29. That was my wheel for the longest time.
All right, give me a quick radio
Nothing
check,
wrong with it.
please. Radio check.
Radio check. All right. Alrighty. Setup should be loaded. We're good. Let's get out on track. We're lapping.
Okay, guys, everyone be aware the car's ready to go.
They removed Will Buxton from the F1 games recently. I think so. Yeah, I don't think he's a part of it. I don't think I've seen him in this anyways. But usually you only ever really saw him at like the start. So yeah, I think so. Thanks, Spider. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. Definitely getting a Fanatec wheel next. Yeah, they have console compatible ones. I would look to see if you can get anything from Moza that's compatible. I know their compatibility is a little bit more limited, but is this F126? Nope. Nope. F125. There actually won't be an F126. Green or purple app? I'm live on both, but I'm also live on the red app. We're live everywhere. There's some really annoying, unskippable... Yeah, like, some of those cutscenes in, like, F122, even 23, like, yeah, they sucked. They sucked. It's being added onto... Yeah, right, yeah. So it's going to be, like, an expansion that they're doing, but they haven't announced, like, what's in it or anything like that. What's the best app? Personally, I would say the red app. I'd say the red app is probably your best experience, in my opinion. In my opinion. Thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. Yes, yeah, Cadillac and Audi are joining F1. You are correct, Mundo. It's gonna be a big year, man. I'm excited. Thanks, Spider. Appreciate it. Do I play iRacing? Not really anymore. I grinded it quite a bit for a while, and yeah, I got really annoyed with it after like a month straight of just terrible races. You know, people crashing into me, just dumb shit happening, and I said, yeah, I'm done. I don't want to play this anymore. Why am I going to spend all my time and money playing something that I just don't enjoy? So, yeah, I haven't played since like May of last year. Also, I realized I say May of last year. We're in a new year. May of like 2024. Now you just play AI people? Yeah, pretty much. I mean, like, I've never been a big like online racing kind of guy. Like, because here's the thing. To me, it's not just about. I don't really care about being the best race, you know, driver in the world. I don't care about being, like, I'm not trying to be the next Jarno Opmeer, you know what I mean? Like, I'm just trying to have fun. It's a video game, you know? At the end of the day, even iRacing, it's a video game. I know everybody's like, no, it's not a video game, it's a sim. Shut up. It's a video game. So, like, at the end of the day, I'm just trying to have fun, man. And typically speaking, this is usually how I have fun. So, that's how I look at it. That's how I look at it. Happy New Year, Meep. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. It is a sim, bruh. Yeah, but it is also very much a game. It is a game. When I crash, do I have to worry about risking my own life? No? Okay, cool. It's a game. You know what I mean? Like that, like... I hate that argument. I realize it is a sim in the aspect that, like, out of anything on the market, it is absolutely the most realistic experience. But clearly, it is also proven time and time again that it's not the most realistic experience sometimes. You know what I mean? Or that it's not exactly, you know, It's not exactly real life. Especially because it is a digital experience. You know what I mean? So. Have you had issues losing force feedback with Fanatec? From time to time. Usually it's just like specific games though. And usually it's something on the game's end, not so much my wheel. Typically if you're losing force feedback, usually it means your wheel's clipping. I think it might help the second to last corner if you get higher rear downforce. It might, but then it's going to ruin me for the rest of the lap. It's bad Americans can't drive 350 million people and not a single F1 driver. To be fair, we literally just talked about this. It's much harder for an American driver to get into F1. It's much harder. Much more challenging. Why does Son Loki look like Sonny a little bit? I think you're tripping there. Yeah, I definitely don't look like Brad Pitt. Hey bro, why didn't you wear a helmet? You missed it. I actually did wear one earlier. Thank you for that follow. I appreciate it. Bro, you guys got Scott Speed? Yeah, right. We got Logan Sargent as well, you know? Yeah, I know. We had some people, but, yeah, I mean, again, first off, Scott Speed making it in. And I did say before the whole argument, or not argument, but the conversation we had, Scott Speed went on to actually have a very successful racing career, just not in F1. But you said that no American entered in F1? No, I didn't. I said it's very hard to get into F1. But I gave examples. Logan Sargent, Scott Speed. If you had a chance, would you be an F1 driver? For the kind of money they make? Absolutely. I'd be dumb not to. Please, bro, it's very dangerous. No, we're good. Thanks, though. Yeah, I mean, right, no, there's none in F1 at the moment. But again, it's very hard for an American driver to get into F1. No, Jimmy Johnson didn't get... He did IndyCar. He did IndyCar. I'd be Mazepin if they pay me enough. That's what I mean, man. You're gonna pay me the kind of money that these guys make to essentially be ass? Sure. I'll do that in a heartbeat. Like... Like, are you kidding me? Absolutely. All these excuses with these Americans? Well, it's not an excuse. It genuinely, it is the truth. Like, the path to get into F1 is a lot harder if you're born in America. Like, the path to get into F1, like, the FIA super license system, they give out a lot more points for European motorsport. It's the truth. Karting doesn't really truly fully exist in America, like, especially not in the same light that it does in Europe. As somebody who did karting as a kid, I can promise you that. Yeah, that's the thing. AKG's right. Like, it truly is. It's two different progression systems. I did karting as a kid. I was actually pretty decent at karting, won some races. You want to know what happened? You want to know what the next step was for me? It wasn't more karting or a higher level of karting. It was literally to do oval racing. The next step for me was Legends cars. I got offered to do Legends cars. My mom said no. And then that was it. That was where my career ended. But, like, that's what I mean. Like, right, okay. Perfect example, then. Perfect example. You have to go travel to another country and either spend a majority of the year in that other country or live in that other country. Which is a lot of money. Like, it's not cheap. That's what I'm saying. It is genuinely harder for somebody in America to get into F1. It's as simple as that. Simple as that. There's no two ways about it. I'm not saying it's not possible. not saying it's not possible. I'm just saying it is genuinely harder. If I was American, I'd just go straight to NASCAR. Open wheel isn't big enough. Hey, yeah, I mean, like as an American, like being in, you know, oval racing in general is again, it's just it's an easier path if you're trying to get into racing. What's the most likes you've ever had on a stream? I actually don't know. No idea, honestly. But I'm not going to argue with you all day, man. You know, again, you could have your take, I have my take, that's it. Let bygones be bygones, and agree to disagree. Simple as that. Simple as that. Am I a real racer? Fuck no. Fuck no. Again, I'm not going to sit here and argue all day. Alright, let's see here. So, we're currently P9. We have a pretty massive gap. I think we'll be... Paul Aaron just did another lap. Yeah, we should be good to get through. No, I wouldn't say that's necessarily true either. You know what I mean? Like, I think, you know, you look at the sport of basketball, for example, like that's growing quite a bit over in Europe. Even football, like American football, is becoming more popular overseas. So, yeah, I mean, they're, you know, again, I wouldn't say that's necessarily true either. IndyCar is kind of redneck F1. Not exactly, because I don't think rednecks are actually. I don't think rednecks are actually a massive IndyCar fan, to be honest with you. I think IndyCar fans are more of like a niche fan base, you know what I mean? Personally. And I might be wrong, but because all the race stuff are a big fan. Both? I'm not sure what you're asking, Antoine. Have you played one where you use the gear lever? Like, use like an actual shifter? Yeah. Yeah. I have it sitting right here. You can't really see it. But I play certain games where you use that. F1's just not one of them. Alright, anyway, we got through. Not a great lap. Josh barely got through. But we got through. That's all that matters. Should check out the UK short oval formulas. Full concept out here that seem to be... Yeah, they're pretty cool. I have seen those. They are pretty cool.
Okay, radio check. Radio check.
Radio check. Banger races get mortified. Yeah, there's that. There is that. Alright. Go ahead and put on... Or you set of tires here, just go out, set another lap. Hopefully it's good enough to get through and we can save. Fresh set, but yeah, we'll see.
Okay, engines fired up, we're set.
We will see. You could follow and stack up 5 cars deep. Dude, there's some forms of motorsport that are just wild. They're just wild. And I can never do it. I can play as Apex. Unfortunately, you can't anymore. I set up a driver suit, man. Thanks, man. Appreciate it. How's a HUD look like that? It's an overlay mod that you can find on Overtake. Where am I from? Oh, Jesus. Backing up. Back me up. Whoops. I'm from America. I'm from the U.S. Is Apex also a mod? No. So, back when the game first came out, if you got the Icon edition of the game, you were able to play as Apex GP. But they only did that for a limited time. So, yeah, essentially now, like, if you wanted to play as Apex, you would have to mod it. Which is dumb, but... Where did you come from? Where did you go? Where did you come from? Cotton Eye Joe. Haven't taken a shower since 2025. Damn, bro, you stink. What's my fastest lap on this track? I have no idea. No clue. I don't, listen, I don't play racing games trying to go around and do hot laps and shit. Like, I kind of focus more on the race etiquette side of things and, you know, just trying to have fun. And to me, trying to be as fast as I possibly can on the track compared to everybody else. And by everybody else, I mean, like, actual real-life players and doing, like, time trial and shit. That's just not me. It's just not what I do. I don't play racing games to go fast. Yeah, I mean, I realized what I just said. Like, that didn't make much sense. That didn't make much sense. But you know what I mean. Or maybe you don't. I don't know. I just work here. You prefer racing in shoes versus socks? I prefer socks, honestly. But if I wear a full-blown race suit and didn't wear the shoes, I get ridiculed by everyone. I was already getting, like, before I wore the suit, I'd wear socks, and I'd get told, like, hey, how are you wearing gloves and not wearing shoes? Oh, shit. So, yeah. I prefer the socks, then. 100%. It's way too early on the break there. You mean you don't care about quality, it's race pace? No, that's not what I mean. That's not what I mean either. Yeah. That's not what I mean either. What I mean is, like, again, I get asked the question a lot, like, what's your fastest time on certain tracks? And, like, I know for some, their appeal to playing a racing game is trying to be faster than other real-life people, right? Their mentality, their mindset is more of a competitive mindset, kind of similar to like iRacing or something like that, where they care more about the online side of things compared to a single player side of things. And that's not me. I don't care about trying to set the fastest lap in the world. You know what I mean? I'm not trying to set like a I'm not trying to set like a world record every time I go out on track. You know what I mean? That's kind of more or less my mentality. When I play racing games, I kind of try to focus more on like the race etiquette side of things and like focusing on overall race pace, managing tires, and just trying to keep a clean race and not crash the car. That's which I tend to struggle with. But Royce, thank you for the follow. Steve, thank you for the follow. Yeah, I did give that wall a little bit of a love tap. Why are you racing with a wheel in third person? Truthfully, playing TV pod, like doing TV pod camera in this game is such a better experience than doing first person. That's, yeah, that's my 2 cents. Which city do you live in the U.S.? Yeah, I'm not going to tell you that. That's, I ain't telling you that, buddy. I'm sorry. Not trying to give out my personal info. Let me give you my social while I'm at it. Care about fitting myself into a bracket where I know I can be fast and consistent. You can make up a lot of places, not just by being fast, but being consistent. It's 50% of your race, 100%. And then that's like, that's kind of a little bit more my mentality. Like, I feel like a lot of people who play the F1 games and even play like, you know, specifically like online, that's kind of more so their mentality is like trying to be as fast as they possibly can all the time. I know people who literally play the F1 games just to do time trial, and that's it. They literally don't play anything else. And that's not me, you know. I don't do that. To me, it's not... Racing isn't about setting the fastest lap every single lap. It is more about consistency. Now, granted, yes, pace obviously plays a factor in that, but yeah. Are you able to play as Apex GP? Yeah, unfortunately, it was a part of the Icon Edition. They took it away. So you can't do it anymore outside of the movie scenes, which is really dumb. Really dumb. So... Really, really dumb. But alright, anywho. Yeah, not the greatest lap from us there. That was actually a pretty shit lap. Made a lot of mistakes, but... Try to clean it up. Try to clean it up here. That's how people crash mid-race by trying to go... Yeah, exactly. 100%. 100%. Yeah, that's what I mean, man. Like, I like... That's really not my, not my mentality, you know? 100%. 100%. Tobias, thank you for the follow. Appreciate it. Really like the story mode that they had in the F1 games at one point. Yeah, the Breaking Point series is decent. It's decent. I don't hate it. I don't think I ever finished the one in this. I think we started it and then and never finished it. I think we just kept grinding career mode. What's your favorite track? My favorite track in-game is Montreal. Favorite track outside of F1 would be Watkins Glen. Have I tried VR? I love VR. I also have a Quest 3. Yeah. Dude, racing in VR, hands down, the best racing experience you can find. For sure. What game is this? F125. Where's the suit from? I got it off Etsy. I found somebody who makes them. And, yeah. Yeah, I got it from there. But, I mean, I'm sure if you go online, you can find a million different places that make them. Yeah, racing in VR, such a great time. I love racing in VR. Unfortunately, this game is just not optimized for VR. Which is sad. Daytona has to be my favorite all-time track. Daytona is good. I do like Daytona. I don't love it, though. I don't love it, but I do like it. What is the best wheelbase for the Thrustmaster T300 wheelbase? I don't know enough about Thrustmaster wheels, truth be told. So maybe Jack can kind of help you out on that one. Have you ever been to any of the Grand Prix? I've never been to an F1 race. I've been to a ton of NASCAR races. Never F1. It's on the bucket list. You know, it's on the list of things I want to do. But yeah, never been. Texas or Kansas for me. I don't really like Kansas. Texas I like. I like Texas. Texas to me it's the same as like driving around. It's like yeah, it's like driving around the old version of Atlanta or Charlotte Motor Speedway. So Kansas I don't love though. What's my favorite track? I just mentioned it. Favorite track in-game is Montreal. Favorite track overall, like outside of F1, would be Watkins Glen.
Okay, I'm afraid we've been pushed down to P60.
Happy New Year, Sawyer. Happy New Year. Yeah, I hope everybody had a safe Happy New Year. Hope everybody was, you know, able to enjoy it. I hope 2026 brings on some success for you. Hope it's a good one. Nothing but good vibes.
2 minutes remaining in the session. We need a good lap here or we're out of
Mutz, thank you for the follow.
qualifying.
Appreciate it. Appreciate you. Adrian, what's good? What's good? Happy New Year. Happy New Year. Yeah, 1 and 2 for Texas compared to 3 and 4. Yeah, they are vastly different. But I think that makes it unique in a way. How do you have the HUD for the speedometer? It's an overlay mod that you can find on Race Department. Or sorry, Overtake. Formerly known as Race Department. Let's see if we can improve here. A little wide there. Oh, man. Yeah. I went a little hot into the corner. Little hot. Singapore? Yeah, it's Singapore. That's better. Turns are good? No, they are not. No, they are not. No!
That looked bad.
Car
You
just
alright?
understeered.
Let me know you're okay.
Car just completely understeered there. Okay. I am so unlocked right now. It really was a George Russell moment. No! I give up. I give up. I give
Are
up.
you okay? That was a big one. Confirm you're
Fuck.
okay, please.
I give up. I hate this track, man. I really do. I hate this track so much. I know I'm ass, but, like, I still hate this track. Just noticed the 6 shoes. Yeah, you can go ahead and get yourself a pair. Cop yourself a pair over on I didn't do it -shop.fourthwall.com. Link in the description. You know the Saudi track? Yeah, of course I do. The one. Yeah. I'm not good at racing games, but how do you know when to brake? I'm also not good at racing games, clearly. So, nah, it's just practice. It's really just all it is. It's really just all it is. Chat, I don't know what it is today. I think I've been dealing with a head cold for the past couple days. And like yesterday I was feeling better. Today I'm feeling like a little worse. It's weird. Like my brain is like foggy. Not that I'm using that as an excuse. I'm just ass, but like I don't know. I can't focus. Oh, alright, well, we're starting 16th, right? Yeah, okay. Fuck this track. I hate this track. I really do. I hate it. I honestly kind of wish I could just skip it. Jaden, thank you for the follow. Appreciate it. How am I? I'm great. I'm great, Tobias. How are you? Wanted to go to the Singapore Grand Prix, but all the tickets were sold out this year. Well, that kind of sucks. Okay. Well, here we go. Here we go. Yeah, here we go. I hate this track. When do you know when to brake? I answered this before. You might have missed it. Just practice, really. I mean, granted, they have braking markers set up, so like just kind of look at one of the markers, brake at that marker when you get to it, and if you notice that you could brake later, then brake later. That's really just kind of it. So you kind of use the braking markers as a reference point, and then just go from there.
To the Grand Prix that briefly ran in the 60s and 70s.
Yeah, no problem.
Garden City re-entered the calendar.
How was your New Year celebrating? It was good, man. It was good.
We missed it for a
It was
couple
good.
of years. But it was
Didn't really
great
do too
to
much.
come
Just
back
kind of sat
to
around the house,
Singapore Grand
watched some
Prix.
TV, and
And here's our
Had a couple
track,
drinks and
4.94
yeah, hung out.
kilometers long.
Hung out.
And
Something smells
overtaking
so good
chances
right now.
Into the first corner, into turn 14.
I don't
at
know
the end
what
of
I'm
the
smelling, but it
Esplanade,
smells
and now
phenomenal.
into turn 16 in the newly reprofiled sector that we first ran on in 2023. Still though, it's punishing and tough on the brakes, and the heat and humidity.
It's good, Cameron. Happy New Year. Happy New Year. Tried racing Monaco with the wheel and pedals and wanted to stream. You know what's crazy? I'm so much better at Monaco
Max Verstappen put in a fantastic
than
lap
I am here.
yesterday, and he'll
So much
start
better
from
at
pole
Monaco.
position.
Yet I would
Lando
argue
Norris
this is an
lines up
easier track
alongside.
than Monaco.
Looking at the rest of today's grid, we have Russell.
I actually do
Mayer,
pretty well at Monaco.
Yuki Tsunoda. And
Typically don't
Leclerc,
make a lot of mistakes. Like I'm
Antonelli,
actually
Piastri,
pretty decent at Monaco.
Pierce and Pierre Gasly.
It's crazy.
Behrman, Colapinto, Paul Aaron, and
Oh fuck
Sainz.
Miami. I hate Miami too.
Hayes,
It's another one of those
Albon,
tracks that just has like no rhythm
Nico
to it.
Hülkenberg, and Lance Stroll. Lawson.
Yeah, Monaco's
Lewis,
fun in game.
Bortoletti,
Yeah, not fun
and
to watch.
Isaac Hadjar.
For sure. For sure. Thank you for
That's it
that.
then.
I
It's
appreciate
time
it.
to go racing
I appreciate
as
that
we
follow.
head down
Thank you.
trackside for today's race.
Thank you.
And alongside me in the commentary box,
Thank
today's
you.
former racing driver,
Thank you.
Naomi Schiff. I know what we've got to do before the start of today's race.
Is
but
it
what
easier
about
on wheel?
our drivers?
Yeah, I mean on wheel.
What are the
Playing on
final
wheel is
hours
obviously
like for
easier
them?
than
Well,
controller.
every driver
Just in
certainly
general.
has their own way of
How do you do
preparing
Suzuka?
themselves before a race.
Just-
but I
you
can
just
tell
go.
you that pre-race rituals.
You go,
are
you
a
turn
real
when to
thing.
turn, you
When
brake
I
when
was
to
in
brake,
go-karting, I
hit the
used to
gas when
touch
to hit
every
the
wheel
gas.
in a specific sequence before I got into the cars.
You're welcome.
And then I stepped up to cars and
Follow
had
me for
a
more tips.
specific set of fireproof base layers just for race day. So watch the drivers when they're on the grid. Some may be sitting on the floor.
It's all about feel.
isolating,
Yeah,
others
for
may be
sure,
up to
right?
other
Like the
things
more
that they do.
the more
But
you
these little things really help their minds get ready for the race.
the more you play, the more you practice, the better, the better of a feel you get typically.
Okay, let's have a comms check, please. Radio
For sure.
check.
For sure.
With 5 races remaining, we're still in with a chance of taking
sure.
the Constructors' Championship. The team needs
Can
a
you
result
show
from today.
us? Can you show us your wheel settings? Yeah. I mean, there's not much to show. Really, not much to show at all, to be honest with you. There you go. That's really it. It's my calibration, and here's my force feedback. That's really it. My glasses are a little dirty. So listen, 6 times 2 equals 12. So age gap is 6, and now he... What? What are you even saying? Okay, I'm moving on. Moving on. Yeah, the new Madrid street circuit actually looks kind of decent, honestly, but we'll see. Can you skip it? Skip what? Like, skip this race? Technically, I could, but we'll finish last if I do, so no. I'd rather not. Do you need all assist off to be good? No. You will be better without them, though, truth be told. Just don't know if I could justify paying that much for a setup. I mean, I think at the end of the day, man, as long as you enjoy it, that's all that matters. Regardless of the price. Whether if you go with something cheap or go with something expensive, as long as you have fun. Genuinely all that matters. Luca, thank you for the follow. Tyra, thank you for the follow. Appreciate it. Amir, thank you for the follow. Manos, thank you for the follow. Appreciate it, guys. Damn, man, you even got the pedals? Buddy's living lavish? I don't know about that, Chief. Struggle so much with traction control off. Yeah, it's just a matter of just, like, easing into the throttle. You know what I mean? Like, that's really just the biggest thing. Is like, you just kind of gotta be careful with how much you push yourself into the throttle. Thank you for the follow as well. Favorite to watch this Monaco is that it has that Daytona 500 feel and prestige for me. Yeah, but the racing is so terrible. If it was better, then that'd be one thing. You know what I mean? But got a ticket to any race, either Abu Dhabi or Brazil, because they never disappoint. Abu Dhabi sucks. What are you talking about? That track's terrible. Track's terrible. Arthur John, thank you for the follow as well. Can you give me any tips? Because I'm always making mistakes and always crash, especially in the braking zones. Just practice, man. That's really the only tip I can give you. And even that, I'm not the greatest player in the world, so I don't know if you want tips coming from me here. I'll be honest with you. Alright, we're going to gamble here and kind of do like a one-stop strategy. I think I can manage the tires well enough to where we'll be okay as far as tire wear goes. But time will tell. Time will tell. Who do you think will get on the podium for the Australian Grand Prix? Dude, I have no idea what to expect for that race. No idea what to expect. Can people hack? Oh yeah, people can hack. People can hack. They have an anti-cheat in the game, but it doesn't really work that great. Sure you ain't high. Abu Dhabi's goated. Did you watch the same Abu Dhabi race I watched this year? Or this past season? That race was boring as fuck. How can you drive as Hayes? Unfortunately, you can't anymore.
Okay, radar is clear.
Yeah, unfortunately, you can't play as Apex GP anymore. It was a part of the Icon Edition, but they took it away. So, Abu Dhabi had like 60 overtakes this year. Doesn't make it good. Rylan, thank you for the follow. Appreciate it. Honestly, I'm going to make the argument here. I think Qatar and Abu Dhabi, back-to-back, probably the worst tandem as far as, like, back-to-back races. Qatar was terrible. Abu Dhabi was no better. It was no better. Thank you for that follow. I appreciate it. Do you find it easier with 1 foot or 2? Oh, definitely 2. Definitely 2. I mean, you're quicker with 2. Do you recommend a starter wheel? I mean, you know, it really kind of depends on what your budget is, but you can find like a Moza R3 bundle or even a Fanatec bundle for a fairly inexpensive cost.
Okay, incredible parking there. Nice one.
Why am I wearing gloves? The material from the wheels tends to kind of like rub off on your hands, so it's honestly nicer to wear the gloves. All right, 5 red lights, and we are off. Kind of bogged down there after the initial getaway. I'm trying to maybe sneak around the outside. Oh, a little bit of contact. Even more contact. Heard it. Wasn't me, though. Just send it down the inside of JP. Oh, boy.
You're losing pressure.
Pushed a little too hard. Let's try that again. Go, Ball to Hamilton. What difficulty is this? This is on 105. What do you think was the best race of 2025? Ooh, that's a good question. I mean, Australia was pretty solid. That was pretty entertaining. God, what was one of the races towards the end of the year that was like just nothing but chaos? I have a terrible memory, chat. Yeah, Brazil was really good. Mexico was really good too. Yeah. Vegas was good because of the ramifications after the fact, but do I have any driving assist on? No. No, none. No assist. Oh boy.
Okay, DRS is now available.
Game name? It's F125. Yeah, I mean, the race itself for Vegas wasn't great, but again, you know, got a little exciting because of what happened after. Thank you for the follow. Appreciate it. Nine, thank you for the follow as well. Yeah, quality for Vegas was pretty decent. Yeah, it wasn't bad. DJ, thank you for the follow.
Right, we need to get past here. Use overtake. Use overtake.
Let's see if we can get Gasly here. Very nice.
You're in the top 10 now. Keep it up.
Went wide. More DSL for 2026? I don't think they have. I don't think they've had DSL as their internet provider for quite some time. I'm assuming you meant DRS, but yes. Do I think the esports competition will do VR now? I don't think we'll ever really see an esports competition do VR. Although I do think that'd be pretty cool. But I think part of it, like, the reason why we wouldn't see that is just because VR racing, as much as I enjoy it, it's a very niche thing. So. Bit of a corner cut there. Podcast from Apex. What's good? Good to see you again. Happy New Year. Want to see F1 take on the Charlotte Roval? No. I do not want to see F1 take on the Charlotte Roval. I want the Charlotte Roval to be obliterated into pieces. That thing is terrible. What about racing in cockpit view? I'd rather do TV pod, personally. Literally every other game I play, I do cockpit view. This is the only one that I do TV pod. It's just a better experience. Like, you see more, you honestly feel more. Like, I feel way more in tune with the car. And on top of that, you guys see more too. Like, it's just a better viewing experience. So, yeah, I'd rather do this. What do I think about Mom? Well, apparently they renamed it. Apparently it's not Mom anymore. I don't know. I mean, hopefully it's a good system. I do worry a little bit. I think the only fear I have with it is that we could potentially see the same train system that we kind of see with DRS, but time will tell. Time will tell. They didn't rename it, rather they scrapped it? Well, no, the manual override mode is still a thing. Is it not?
No tyre concerns at the moment.
I don't know a camera setting can make you feel, to be honest. You'd actually be surprised. You'd actually be surprised. I did change that rev counter dial. Well, to change the HUD, it's just an overlay mod that I use. And now I'm confused. I saw a post about it being scrapped. Yeah, I didn't think it was scrapped. Hey, thank you for the super chat. That's our first super chat on the channel. I appreciate that. Thank you so much. Thank you, thank you. You ain't got to do all that, but I appreciate you. Thank you. Batman, thank you for the follow. Appreciate it. Appreciate you. Yeah, I didn't think it got scrapped. I thought it just got. What's it called? Renamed. Thank you, man. I appreciate it. Oh, shit. A little late on the break. But yes, this is Singapore. No! Went deep again. I'm so distracted. How many turns are on this track? I have no idea. I have no idea. Jumping into the scrap, it just got... Yeah, that's what I thought. I thought it just got renamed. Am I wearing bowling shoes? No. No, although funny enough, now that you mention it, they do kind of look like bowling shoes. Never really thought about that when I was putting together the design for them. Whoops. I appreciate that. Thank you. Thank you. You really didn't have to do that, but I appreciate you sending that super chat. Oh my god. It's like his car came to a stop there. Somehow he didn't get damaged. What's the name of the game? It's F125. Correct, yeah. It's like an active aero system. So it's essentially DRS, but now both wings open. Larson tap? Yeah, a little bit. This game seems cool. You seem cool too? I think I'm as cool as a cucumber. That was cringy. Why not just call it DRS? Eh, they want to get away from the whole DRS thing, you know. And technically it is a little bit different of a system, so... Lunchables or Cosmic Brownies? I'd probably go with a Cosmic Brownie at this point in my life. If I was a kid still, I would say Lunchable. Thanks, man. I appreciate that. Thank you. Just got the game today? Hell yeah. Hell yeah. God, he's so slow going into that corner. Marco, thank you for the follow. Appreciate it. Nick, thank you for the follow as well. Appreciate you. Appreciate you. And thank you for that sub as well. You guys have been killing it, man. I appreciate y'all. Thank you, thank you. Thank you, thank you. Happy New Year to everyone. I'm so distracted. Alright, I gotta lock back in. Lost a lot of time there. IMHO, thank you for the follow as well. Best F1 streamer? I don't know about that, Chief. I don't know about that, but I do appreciate it. Thank you. Finn, thank you for the follow as well. Who's your favorite race of all time? Like, just straight alone race? Or like, do you mean driver? Do you ask me to pick my favorite race of all time? I don't know if I could pick one. Race? Oh, God. There's too many. Yeah, there's way too many for me to say. You know what I mean? Like, there's like some NASCAR races I've been to that I had obviously a great time at. There's a lot of F1 races I've watched that I've obviously really enjoyed over the years. Some of them being even some older stuff. Thank you to whatever that alert was. I completely missed it. But yeah, no, I couldn't say. Favorite track though? Favorite track, I'd have to go with Montreal's my favorite F1 track. My favorite track outside of F1 would be Watkins Glen. Where'd you get the race suit from? Temu? No, I didn't get it from there. I actually got it off Etsy. I found somebody who makes them. Okay, hang on. I gotta get caught up here. Thank you for that. Thank you for that sub. I appreciate it. Swiss, thank you for the follow. Tab, thank you for the follow. Yeah, Senna was great, man. Senna was great. Okay, hang on. Hang on. Everybody just chill out. Nick, thank you for the follow as well. Favorite racer in the 25 grid? I'd probably have to go with Sainz if I had to pick one. Piastri's a close second. Outfit's cool, including the shoes. Thank you. I appreciate it. You can get the shoes yourself over on my website. Canada 2011. Yeah, that is a good one. That is a good one. Singapore 23 wasn't bad. I wouldn't put it as my favorite, though. Do you think the new F1 cars will shine the spotlight on a different driver? Probably not. I still think your top teams are going to be your top teams. But, Hare, thank you for the follow as well. Appreciate it. Appreciate it. Appreciate it. Okay, I'm caught up. Sorry, chat. You guys are going crazy. I appreciate y'all. Thank you for everybody tuning in, whatever platform you're watching along on. I appreciate y'all. See if... Oh, that was a mistake. See if we can catch Kimmy here. You're planning on doing Creator Series? Well, I think Creator Series is kind of one of those things you have to get invited into. And not a single person from the Creator Series has any idea who the hell I am. You know what I mean? So... if I was offered to do it, yeah, I probably would. I think it'd be a really cool opportunity. It'd just be one of those things like I'd be just be honored to even get the invite. You know, be very you know, just be a very humbling experience. I would do terrible in it, but. JS, thank you for the follow. Appreciate it. DRS in the bin. Mom's gonna be way better. Oh, God. That's on me. That's on me. I was staring at chat. Oh, alright, yeah, we're gonna rewind. I was staring at chat, and I didn't pay attention to where we were. That's a perfect example why I'd be terrible for Creator Series. Oh, I hit that curb. Braden, thank you for the follow. Go Mamba, thank you for the follow as well. I appreciate y'all.
Come on, we need to get past.
A little bit of a slide there.
Tyre condition still looking good.
What team am I in game? We're playing as Apex GP. What's the third pedal for? It's a clutch pedal. Obviously not something you use in an F1 car, other than like at the start and stuff like that. But yeah, it's a clutch pedal. See if we can close up here. Use foot clutch? Well, no. Like my wheel has a clutch paddle on it. Has two of them, but I use foot clutch for like different cars, depending on the game I'm playing. Does it help you drive a real life car? No, not quite. Bit of a dive bomb there. Joe Mama, thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. Joe Mama. Truck Simulator? Yeah, that's one of them. That is one of them. First boob 2026. Damn. Feels bad. Feels bad. A little wide there. Yeah, I'll use it for that. I'll also use it for, like, AMS2, depending on the car I'm driving. Stuff like that. Is this my favorite game? I wouldn't say it's my favorite game. But in terms of content, though, like, it's definitely a game where I get a lot more viewership, content-wise, playing F1 than I do playing other stuff. So. What's up, Danny? Hello. Can't wait to go back to F1 after playing iRacing. That's fair. That's fair. I find this to be a lot more of a, you know, a chill experience in comparison. For sure. I wouldn't say it's much better racing, but I would say, again, it's just more of a vibe. But obviously, it's a whole different style of game. Whole different style of game. Favorite rookie?
Okay, so we're leading our teammate.
Probably Isaac.
2.8 seconds.
Probably Isaac. iRacing will make you road rage in your living room? 100%. 100%. That's why I stopped playing it. Oh. Yeah, it killed me. Killed me. How do you get this interface instead of using your Halo? It's an overlay mod that you can find on Overtake. Not very good with the controller? Yeah, controller's tough. Playing racing games on a controller is kind of tough. I can't really get all that comfortable with it personally. Yeah, for sure. Like, it's like, you know, if you're looking for a competitive experience, obviously iRacing is the ultimate way to go. Controller's better than the keyboard, though? Oh my god, yeah. I couldn't imagine trying to... I couldn't imagine trying to play a racing game on a keyboard. Could never do it. Could never do it. Anyone ever told you look exactly like Kobe Bryant? Nope.
17.
Nope.
0.6 seconds.
Haven't had a soul tell me that one. Jesus. What game would you rather be playing and streaming if the demand of content wasn't limiting you? I mean, I do really enjoy playing sim racing games, or just racing games in general. Like, I do really enjoy that, so I'm more than okay with making racing games my, like, main source of content. See, here's the thing. I don't know if I could sit there and be like, you know, I'd rather play one specific game. I'd rather be more of a variety streamer, to where I can kind of switch it up and be able to play various genres of games and still get the same levels of viewership. But unfortunately, because of algorithms and all that stuff, it doesn't work that way. You know what I mean? So. But yeah. I don't know if there's a specific one. If I had to pick like a specific racing game, I would say probably AMS2. Probably AMS2. Because I really enjoy AMS2. And once AMS2 comes out with a career mode, we are definitely going to make content with it. It's just a matter of once it actually happens. A little hot into the corner there. Best F1 game out? I mean, I would say this is definitely the best F1 game available, for sure. A little slow there. JS, thank you for the follow. Appreciate it. Appreciate it. Favorite F1 driver? I don't really, like, you know, I say this all the time. I don't really have a current favorite F1 driver. Growing up, I was a big Michael Schumacher fan, and then Seb, and then after Seb, Daniel Ricciardo. But, yeah, at this point, I don't really have a favorite driver. I'm a massive Ferrari fan. So really, just kind of whoever drives for Ferrari, they're my favorites. Baza and Combat, thank you for the follows. I appreciate it. Do you think IndyCar runners have a chance in F1? Well, I mean, obviously we see some guys from F1 go to IndyCar and have success over there. I think some of them could have success in F1. I think the problem is that, you know, again, with the way the old super license system worked, a lot of them just were never going to get the chance. But now with that changing, we might see some guys actually get a shot, and I don't know. We'll see. Because I think a large part of it really does just come down to, when it comes to F1, it comes down to the car more so than the driver, personally speaking. Can't get away with AC. The AI is just awful. Yeah, the AI experience in the Assetto Corsa is terrible. It's terrible. I hate it. Charlie, WTF, and NATO, thank you for the follows. I appreciate it. I feel bad for you. Yeah, being a Ferrari fan is tough. It's tough scenes, man. It is tough scenes, to say the least. Yeah, AC it's a great game to play online and to play with mods. But the AI experience is not good. It's not good at all. Same thing with Evo. Evo's no better. Favorite F1 track to play in? Montreal, for sure. Definitely Montreal. Thoughts on George Russell? I think Russell's great. I think Russell could absolutely be an F1 champion. I genuinely do. What do you mean, in difficulty? No, not in difficulty. Like, literally just how the AI behave. The AI behavior in AC is not good. How much did the wheel cost? I don't remember. I've had it for quite some time. So I don't remember, but I can tell you that like my setup overall, like not including my computers, was about 3K, and that's like including like the rig, the base, the pedals, wheel. So, probably like at least $2 grand for my wheel, I would say. Fouls? No, not fouls. It's just, again, just the way they behave. You know, the way they race one another, the way they even race you at times. Like, it's just, oh no, the car didn't want to stop. Yeah, it's just not good. Just not good. Favorite F1 team? I'm a big Ferrari fan. Big Ferrari fan. Rather unfortunately. What do I think of the Logitech G29 and those entry-level wheels? Obviously, you'll get a better experience from higher-end wheels, but at the end of the day, man, as long as you have fun, that's all that matters. That's all that matters. So, yeah, nothing wrong with them. I mean, I was rocking the Logitech G29 for a very long time.
Okay, you're losing a small amount of time to the car behind. Let's keep pushing.
Is it possible to change the camera? Yeah, it's possible. I'd rather not, but it is possible. Mason, thank you for the follow. Appreciate it. Oh, big slide. Was it good, the Logitech? No, it wasn't good. But it was okay. You know, it was okay. The problem that I had with, the Logitech was my power supply went on me like 3 different times. So, what's the fastest lap? My personal fastest lap is like a 134.1 in this race. I think Max has the fastest lap, and it's like a 132. Chat 131, something like that. I don't know. He's super quick. Super quick right now. What difficulty am I on? No assist, and we're on 105 difficulty. Hey, thank you for the rose. I appreciate that. Thank you. Uno, Football Edits, thank you for the follows as well. Appreciate it. Can I play this on PS5? Absolutely. Absolutely. We might have reached the point where the hard tires have become the better race tire, because now Kimmy's catching back up to us, and I'm definitely starting to feel a little bit of wear. Not too much, though. Kind of making a lot of mistakes. Very unlocked. Very unlocked. Why is Russell so far ahead? We're in Season 2 of our MYTEAM career mode. And the cars, they develop, they progress over time, and yeah, there's a massive gap amongst the grid right now. That's really it's really just what it comes down to. What do I think of the game getting a DLC next year? I'm okay with it. Like, on paper, it's a great idea. I think it's a great idea for sports titles in general to do that approach. But we'll see. It really kind of depends on what's, you know, a part of it, you know? Hopefully it's not just a reskin. It's where they bring in the new car, add some new liveries, and that's it. Like, hopefully they actually add new features, make adjustments to the physics and stuff like that. So.
Okay, keep an eye on that gap ahead, please.
I'm staring at chat again. Do F1 cars have a clutch? They do have a clutch, but it's an auto blip clutch for, like, once the car actually gets going. You just use the clutch to start the car, to get the car in the first gear, get into reverse. That's it. What's the tire differences? Well, there's the soft tire, medium tire, and the hard tire. for your dry tires, and the differences in them is simply just the amount of overall grip that they have, which means, you know, the soft tire being the fastest, the hard tire being the slowest, but longevity is different for each tire. So, like, the soft tire doesn't last as long as the hard tire, and the medium tire doesn't last as long as the hard tire. Hard tire's gonna last you the longest, soft's pretty quick. That's, you know, more grip, less life. Exactly. Yep, that's an easier way of explaining it. Hey, thank you for that. I appreciate it. Thank you, thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, I mean, the wets are definitely the slowest. What's the difference between inners and wets? I mean, the wet, full wets are, like, extreme rain conditions and yeah. You know, so you bring out the full wets for that, but obviously they're going to be slower than intermediates. Intermediates are kind of more like your typical, like, road tire. Like what you would drive on, like, your normal car. Best bundle I can buy for $600 to get started? For $600? You could probably get yourself something pretty decent, honestly. Like a... You might be able to get, like, a Moza R9, maybe? Yeah, there's some options. There's definitely some options for that price. Is Schumacher my goat? Yes. Yeah, Schumi's my goat, for sure. A little bit of bias, though, because I grew up being a Schumacher fan, so...
26.0 seconds. Gap to your teammate behind, 3.4 seconds.
Where'd I get the suit? I got it off of Etsy. I found somebody who makes it. And they make all kinds of different ones. How do you get your HUD like that? It's a overlay mod you can find on Overtake. Do you like Fanatec versus Moza? I mean, I'll tell you this: if I was to buy a racing wheel today, like start fresh, I'd buy Moza. Okay, hang on. I can't keep up with chat. I'm having a terrible time here. Here we go. Hang on. Okay. Have you done a racing challenge like racing against AI on full wets? No, I don't think I've ever done that. What's your favorite F1 car based on performance? Probably the Braun double diffuser car. That thing was actually kind of insane. What's the wheel? It's a Fanatec Formula V2 rim with the 8 Nm direct drive wheelbase. Do I like NASCAR? I keep up with it, but I don't love it as much as I used to. Why Moza? I just think their peripherals are better and their software's better. Simple as that. Simple as that. Kabir, thank you for the follow. Let's see. Am I a pro driver? Hell no. I am not a pro driver. God, no. Halo cars versus... Or no Halo cars? I mean, the no Halo looks nicer, but, I mean, Halo all the way. It's significantly safer. Wets are more grippy? No. Not necessarily. It kind of depends on conditions. Got the game on PS5. Nice. Sick setup. Thank you. Is an R9 enough in terms of torque? I would say so. It really just depends on what kind of experience you're looking for. Am I from Germany? No, I'm from the U.S. Thoughts on Hadjar joining Red Bull? I hope he does well. I hope the second car doesn't ruin him, because I think he has a bright future in F1, and I hope the Red Bull system doesn't ruin it. So, yeah. All right. Sorry. A lot of people watching right now on multiple platforms, and there's a lot going on with the chat, and I try my best to try to keep up with it as best as I possibly can, and felt like I was falling behind there. So, but I appreciate you all tuning in. Happy New Year. Thanks for being here. Hope everybody's good. Something smells so good outside this room, food-wise, and I don't know what it is, but it's making me so hungry. Does the wheel adjust the stiffness according to the speed? Yes, but like it's kind of part of like your force feedback settings too. You know what I mean? So go look. No. We're gonna keep grinding this race here. Appreciate that, Preg. I appreciate it. Thank you. Thank you. What racer am I using right now? We're playing a Sunny A's. Little tap on the wall there. That's good. There's a sub. I appreciate it. Thank you, thank you. Thank you, and thank you. Oh, God. Let's lock back in. What's the res thing on the wheel? What are you talking about?
Piastri is in the pits.
A lot of guys coming in. Oh, red. Oh, this? It's the release mechanism. So I can take it off the wheelbase and put on a different wheel if I want to.
Okay, no issues with tyre wear for now. Keep taking care of them.
Well, these guys are coming out. Oh, big snap. Kind of cooked it into the corner there. These guys coming out of the pits here, kind of battling Piastri. I mean, he'll get right back past us, and obviously he's not really a part of our race, but... Oh, God. Yeah, that's on me. That's on me. I dumped the back end of the car there. Whoops. What's the name of the game? F125. F125. I almost did it again. Hello, Miranda. Hello. Hello, Andrews. Howdy, folks. Appreciate everybody tuning in. Thanks for being here. Thanks for hanging out. Hope you guys are enjoying it. You're very good. No, I am not. No, I am not. As I have proven time and time again in this race. I am average at best. But at least I'm honest with myself. Thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. Do I think the DLC is going to be good? I hope. But, I mean, there's nothing to really go off of right now. Like, they've said nothing. Like, we have no idea what we're really getting. Other than the marketing shit that they've said. Sess, thank you for the follow. Appreciate it. And Andrews as well, thank you. So lucky you have an actual F1 wheel. I mean, it's not an actual F1 wheel, it's just designed to be like that. What wheel do I use? I use a Fanatec wheel. I use the 8Nm direct drive wheelbase, and then the Formula V2 rim. Cadillac? Oh, I hope they're good. I hope they're good, if that's what you're asking. Hello, John. Les, thank you for the follow. Appreciate it. Alright, Kimmy's got a really good run on me here. Let's see if we can outbrake him into the corner. We kind of have the racing line on the apex. Or, sorry, on the exit there, rather. I can't talk. T, thank you for the follow. John, thank you for the follow as well. Oh, big snap. Big snap at the rear end. Alex, thank you for the follow. Should I start with a Fanatec or a Moza? Personally, if it was me, I would go Moza at this point. I think what they have to offer peripheral-wise, I think it's just overall better. And I think their software works a little bit better than Fanatec's, in my opinion. Plus, their FSR wheel that they have is incredible. I love that thing. That thing is so cool. AI level 105.
We're approaching the pit window now.
The classic question, Norris or Verstappen? Are we asking in terms of skill, or are we asking just like, who do I prefer? First time watching the stream? Well, appreciate it, Nash. Thanks for being here. Ever seen anyone remove their foot like that when not braking? I only do it because it's just more comfortable, to be honest with you. It's just more comfortable. God, he was flying there. A little bit of contact going into the corner. Yeah, it's more comfortable for me. Like, if I kept my leg there, it actually would hurt by the end of this. Oh, God. Roadster, thank you for the follow. I appreciate it, Nash. Thank you. Thank you. Why don't you just use one foot? It's quicker to drive with two, truthfully. Who do you prefer to the win? Like, who would you root for? No preference, truthfully. I've always liked Lando. Max, I've kind of grown to like over the years. So, yeah, really indifferent, truthfully. To me, it's kind of more based off the scenario. Like, by the end of the season, I was hoping that Max was going to pull off the comeback. But otherwise, prior to that, yeah.
Okay, gap to the car in front.
How you playing as Apex GP if it's not in movie mode? It's a part of the Icon Edition, but not anymore. Like, it was a part of the Icon Edition back when the game came out, and they only had it a part of it for like a month. So, does the red thing come with the base? No, the red thing is a part of the wheel. It's a part of the wheel itself. Like I said, it's the release mechanism for the wheel. Why are you doing 62 laps? I prefer doing these longer races. I think it helps kind of provide a more of a strategy element to things. It could make for some really long races, especially if there's like no action happening, but yeah, no, I prefer it. Yeah, no problem. You're good. It's very misleading, that whole movie content pack. Very misleading. I hate that they did that. It's a common question I get. You didn't necessarily get scammed. You just, again, it's misleading. To play as Apex GP, you could only do it as a part of the Icon Edition. But again, they took that feature away like a month after release. So,
Okay, we want you to pit this lap.
so you didn't necessarily get scammed, but they definitely are very misleading with that movie content pack. It's dumb. Wanted Max to win, but yeah, exactly. Like I was very happy when when Lando won. Yeah, no problem. Why do you take your foot off the brake every time? It's just more comfortable, honestly, than just keeping my foot there. It's really just what it comes down to. Jax! Jax, you're a legend. You're a legend. Thank you, Jax. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. You really ain't got to do all that, but I appreciate it. I appreciate you. F1 Addy, thanks for the follow. Appreciate it. Jax, hope you had a happy new year. Am I trainer gonna lose to when you pit? Yeah, but we're also doing a one-stop strategy here, so might ultimately work out well for us. Jax again with the gift.
Don't forget, box this lap.
I appreciate it, man. I appreciate it. You gotta do that. Rice, thank you for the follow. Grown man playing games on a work day. You ever think that maybe today's my day off? Just a thought. Just a thought. Also, it's a New Year's Day. What? Oh, shit, we were supposed to box this lap. Whoops. Devin, thank you for the follow. If I purchase the Icon Edition, can I also use Apex GP? Not anymore. Not anymore. They took that away. Yeah, apparently. Apparently, jeez.
Okay, gap ahead, 18.3 seconds.
Grown man enjoying freedom. Yeah, jeez, man. God damn. Do you think Ferrari has a chance this year? God, I hope so, man. God, I hope so. I can't take the Ferrari pain anymore, man. It's killing me. It's killing me. Thank God my football team's good, because otherwise I'd be in shambles. How much does the setup cost? Well, altogether, like including the rig and not including my PCs or anything, right around 3K. Right around 3K. How do you get Apex GP? You can't anymore. It's a part of the Icon Edition. And, unfortunately, they took that away from the Icon Edition. Where can you get a suit like that? Yeah, just online. Honestly, just about anywhere online. You ever get bored from long races? Some tracks I do, but overall, no. You guys kind of keep it entertaining for me, so. Kind of depends on the track. Do I only do open wheel races? No, not necessarily. I mean, we pretty much only stream F1, so, like, yes. But, if you go on my YouTube channel, like, you could find a lot of content that's not just open wheel racing. So, it all depends. Harry, thank you for the follow. Appreciate it. Brett, thank you for the follow. Need an American fan base to go hard on Cadillac? Yeah, man, I hope Cadillac is... I hope they're good. I do. I hope they're good. Best 3 tips to be faster? Cheat, and cheat. Is the suit comfy? Yeah, it actually is. It's kind of loose, you know what I mean? So, like, it doesn't really hug my body at all. Granted, that's probably just a size thing, but, yeah, it's comfortable. It gets a little warm, I'm not gonna lie, but... Start driving to the end, you reach a flow state? Yeah, maybe. Maybe a little bit. They will be? I hope, man. I mean, they're using old Ferrari shit, so... They're doing the Haas method of things. I don't know if it's going to really benefit them, but time will tell, I suppose. Time will tell. How much was the fan attack? Truthfully, I don't remember anymore. I've had this stuff for years. I don't remember. I know my pedals were like $800-900. Like, I know they weren't cheap. That was a little wide. The wheelbase might have been like 400. $500 maybe. I honestly don't remember. Play with Senecar in Brazil? Yeah, that's not a part of this game. Not a part of this game. Although Senna is one of the icon drivers.
Just focus on the driving.
Wonder if the Haas breaks apart this year. Hey, maybe they go on a tear this year. You never know. Probably not. But maybe. Can I progress further with my G29 to be better? I'm going to tell you this. What assists? None. No assists. I'm going to tell you this. Having a better wheel does not mean you're going to have a better skill. It simply doesn't. It simply doesn't. Having a better wheel will make things feel more responsive, so really the biggest thing is, like, when the car starts to go on you, it might become a little bit easier to, like, kind of catch the car, like when the back end kicks out and stuff like that. But that's it. That's it. The only thing that's going to make you better is just practice. Simple as that. Simple as that. Have you ever driven an F1 car in real life? No. No. I'd love to. It'd be pretty cool. But no. Do I think Hamilton will do good in 26? I don't know what to think with this upcoming year. I really don't. Like, I have no idea what to think when it comes to 2026, man. Like, you know, with this season. It's such a... There's so many unknowns, man. With all the changes that are happening, who knows? Who knows? I'll tell you this, though. If the Ferrari car isn't better, considering that they gave up on development of the 2025 car in fucking April, if they somehow don't improve this year, I mean, just sell the team. Close up shop at that point. Just close up shop. You put the entire car on the apex or only the side of the car? I mean, it kind of depends on the corner, but like the apex of the corner is the same per corner. It just, you know, just kind of depends on how you take it. Been wanting to get into watching F1, but I don't know what team to go for. You don't necessarily have to pick a team. You could always just watch, you know? Nothing wrong with that. Yeah, anything could absolutely happen this year, without question. Absolutely. Did I watch the F1 movie last year? Yeah. Yeah. Watched it a couple times. Like, I watched it in theaters, and then I watched it when it came to Apple TV. I enjoy it. It's a good movie. Caden, thank you for the follow. Appreciate it. What's my favorite team? I'm a Ferrari fan. Massive Ferrari fan. Had my Logitech G29 for 4 years. Hell yeah. Yeah, it's a solid movie. It's a solid movie. I think it's up there in terms of
Okay, so gap to the car
like
ahead,
better racing
8.8
films. It's not
seconds.
the best racing film, but it's up there. It's up there. It's up speed. It's good. Verstappen or Hamilton? I think at this point, I'd still have to say Hamilton. But if Max can continue going at the pace that he's going at in his career, then I'd have to say Max. It all depends. Because Max has also said he doesn't want to drive an F1 forever, so. People sleep on Lotus? Yeah, dude, Lotus is a great team. Gotta watch out for them. What do you recommend for a new wheel after my G29 breaks? I mean, it just, it depends on what kind of budget you're looking at, really. But I would say really just about anything from Moza is probably a good way to go. Lauren, thank you for the follow. Appreciate it. Appreciate you. I appreciate everybody tuning in, man. You guys are awesome. Thank you for that sub. I appreciate you. Appreciate everybody tuning in. Thanks for being here. Thanks for hanging out. Hope you guys are enjoying the content. It's been a fairly boring race. We're about to get lapped here by Max, who has just been on an absolute tear. But, you know, it is what it is. It is what it is. We're doing a one-stop strategy, so we're kind of just waiting for JP and which now he's in the pits, but we're waiting for JP and
Joshua in the pit.
Gasly
Joshua
to
in
pit,
the pits now.
and hopefully we can get out ahead of them and kind of maintain position. Or no, it wasn't Gasly. Sorry, it was Antonelli. Hopefully, just kind of get out ahead of him, stay out ahead of him. I think JP might... Nope, never mind. He's still in the pits. So we got out ahead of him. So that puts us up in P11 with a nice little gap. So, yeah. Hopefully we can get a points finish here.
You're running low on ERS.
Be a little bit of a bounce back race here in comparison to previous races. Is this 25 or 26? This is F125. There won't be an F126. How much is one of the wheels that you're using? Like $600, depending on like what bundle you get. I kind of bought everything separate, so, and they've like kind of upgraded over the years, so it all depends. How much did the suit set me back? $100, $150, something like that. I don't remember. Hey, thank you for that. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. I appreciate all of you. I didn't get the HUD, the telemetry on the screen that you're seeing on the Halo. That's an overlay mod you can find on Overtake. Lennox, thank you for the follow. Yo, bitch. Thank you for the follow. Do I play iRacing or just F1? I don't really play iRacing anymore. I grinded it for a while, and then got super annoyed with it.
Antonelli's in the pits.
After like a month straight of just getting wrecked into by other people. I was like, yeah, I'm done. I'm not doing this anymore. So I stopped playing it. But, I mean, I play other stuff, but content-wise, I primarily just do F1. Maybe eventually I'll get back into iRacing, but I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. Did I say no to F126? Yeah, there won't be an F126. They're doing an expansion DLC for F125 instead. I appreciate that sub. Thank you. Thank you, thank you. I appreciate y'all. You guys are crazy. I appreciate y'all. Yeah, I saw that this morning, the Haas rebrand. It's a, you know, kind of more of a Toyota takeover at this point. Yeah, I did see that. Thank you for that follow. And Daniel, thank you for the follow as well. Would you recommend getting a wheel to help improve? I mean, truthfully, improving is a matter of just practice time. No wheel in particular is going to exactly make you better. It's just practice. Just practice. So, I mean, honestly, even a basic Logitech wheel will do the trick. Is Bro any good at this? No. Bro is not any good at this. I'm pretty ass, I'm not going to lie. Have I tried the Le Mans sim? Yeah, LMU. I enjoy it. It's fun. It's fun. Saw a post this morning about them doing a career mode for the game that's going to come out at some point this year. We'll definitely check that out when that happens. Kabir, thank you for the follow. Is this Singapore? Yes, it is. Do I think Cadillac can do a good job this year? I think anything is possible. Dan, thank you for the follow. And Cadillac, thank you for the follow. I think anything is possible. We're going into a year with so many unknowns. Oh, the brake's too early there. That who knows what to think. Have you memorized when to brake or shift? Just practice. Just practice. I've been playing these games for so long now. Just you get so used to it. What round are you on now? What round is Singapore? 17?
Tyre condition still looking good.
I think. 17 or 18. I don't know. We're getting towards the end of the year. Is the F1 game arcade or sim? I would say it's a hybrid. It's a bit of both. It's like a simcade, as they call it. Can I make a vid on how to download mods? Downloading mods are honestly really simple. I mean, I probably could do it, but typically, like, wherever you go to get the mods, which is usually on Overtake, they have instructions there. It's pretty straightforward.
Okay, keep an eye on that gap ahead, please.
Use your private jet
11.8
to travel to the track. I don't know how rich you think I am, but that ain't me. That ain't me. Is there a right force of brake input, or should you go full force all the time? I mean, it's dependent on the corner and speed you're at and all kinds of stuff. It's gonna vary, but like the thing is, if you go full force, you're more likely to lock up the tires if you go full force. But it also depends on how you do your settings too. So there's a lot of factors there. Xavier, thank you for the follow. Where did I get the racing suit from? I got it off of Etsy. I found somebody who makes them. What do you think I need to add to make the game better? That's a good question. I would like to see a little bit more in-depth stuff for the career mode. Tim, thank you for the follow. Like, I would like to see, like, maybe the ability to hire, you know, kind of take some stuff from the F1 Manager games, like hire engineers and stuff like that. You know, I'd like to see things of that nature. I'd like to see... Kimmy's gonna get me here. I would like for the cars to feel a little bit more realistic, too. Because at the moment, they don't feel realistic.
Okay, we lost the position. Try to keep focus.
What else? What else? That's really about it. What are some sim racing games you'd recommend? Le Mans Ultimate is pretty good. Automobilista 2 is also really good. I really enjoy it. It doesn't feel the most realistic, but there's just so much content in that game, and it's a ton of fun, and it just continues to just get better and better and better. How do you change how the speed looks? It's an overlay mod that you can find on Overtake. Thank you for that sub. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. Have I raced in IRL? Sort of. I used to do karting when I was a kid. That's about it. That's about it. Have I tried open lobby? Yeah, it's terrible. Online F1 is a miserable experience. Boosted, thank you for the follow. The braking physics still completely broken. Yeah, like that's what I mean. Like there's a lot of little things about the game that's not the greatest that I'd like for them to kind of tweak. Mostly just how the cars handle and stuff. But yeah, I mean overall I think F125 is a solid game. So yeah, no complaints. Who's in first right now? Max Verstappen. Max is winning. He's been dominating.
The gap that we're trailing the car ahead by 1.6 seconds.
Singapore? Yeah, it's Singapore. What's my opinion on Gran Turismo 7? I like it. It's fun. It's a good time. It's a good time. Are there any free F1 games? Technically, no. But there is somebody out there in the community who's been reposting, essentially, some F1 games that you can download for free on your PC. Moser or Fanatec? If I was to start fresh, like if I was just buying a setup today, I'd go with Moser, even though I have a Fanatec. Why do you sometimes not go into 8th on the straight? Honestly, truthfully, we're not really reaching the speeds to fully get into 8th. So typically, when I'm not going to 8th, it's probably because I'm just distracted and I'm staring at chat. Our car is pretty slow in a straight line. Part of that's setup, and part of that's just how our car is. Thank you, LB. I appreciate it. Wishing it was on 1440. Yeah, my canvas isn't set up for 1440 because I like to have the lowest latency possible, so then that way, like, there's not more of a delay with chat. So I could do 1440. I just choose not to. How good is the Apex car compared to the others? It depends on how you set it up. Fully depends on how you set it up. We're in Season 2, so, like, you know, obviously upgrades for the cars and stuff like that have progressed quite a bit, but right now we're like a midfield team. Kind of where we're at. It's kind of where we're at.
Okay, gap to the car ahead, 4.5 seconds.
Little things like starting from the pit lane, driving manually into the red flag. Yeah, that'd be some good stuff too. Like add a little bit more realism to it, like being able to start from the pits, having manual control throughout the entire pits. Yeah, little things like that. I would definitely enjoy more. I would love the ability to where, like, if I retired from a race, I could continue to just watch the race rather than it just skipping the rest of the race. I would love that too. Favorite circuit? Favorite circuit in-game is Montreal. It's my favorite circuit on the F1 calendar. Favorite circuit overall, though, would be Watkins Glen. What do you think the team would dominate in 2026 season? Like, what team do I think is going to dominate in 2026? I don't think there's a single one that I could truly think of. Yeah, again, there's just so many unknowns going into the new season. So many unknowns. How much does it take to do 62 laps? About 62 laps. Why are you wearing a full kit? Gotta protect my virginity somehow, man. Hey, yeah, Williams like came on strong here in this year, especially towards the end of the year. So I wouldn't be shocked if they possibly make a run. But obviously, there's all the talks with the Mercedes and the Red Bull power units and what they're doing. And yeah, who knows, man? Who knows what to think? Boo, thank you for the follow. Appreciate it. Oh, big slide. Big slide. I don't really know what happened there. That's another, like, again, the physics in this game, they're not the greatest, and, like, the car just kind of started sliding there, and I never really felt it go. I've noticed, like, one of the things, like, when the car starts to go like that, you'll feel the wheel kind of get light, if that makes sense. And when it starts to get light like that, you know the car is kind of starting to slide. No assist. Yeah, no assist whatsoever other than flashbacks. Because without flashbacks, we would never finish a race. Haas is my favorite F1 team. Oh, God bless you. God bless you. Have you ever tried iRacing? Yeah, I've tried iRacing. My condolences to the Haas fan. Yeah, for real, that's rough. How about AC? Yeah, I played AC. I think AC is really good, especially with mods. Without mods, it's not that great of an experience, but yeah, I mean, with mods, it's great. But the AI experience in the game isn't all that great. Thank you for that follow. Appreciate it.
No need to worry about the tyre condition for now. Everything's looking good.
That was on me. That one was on me. How to get the dashboard UI? It's an overlay mod you can find on Overtake.
Okay, gap to the car in front, 8.3 seconds.
No, that was the tire condition. No, it was the marbles. Somebody in chat has always said, blame it on the marbles. But no, it was definitely me. Tires are fine. It was all me. It's very easy to kind of lose control of the back end of the car. Coming out onto that straight. There's like a little dip in the road that causes it. I took that so slow. Yep, it's F125. And thank you for the follow. Appreciate it. Appreciate it. I appreciate everybody tuning in, following, subbing. You guys are awesome, man. Thank you. Thank you. Happy New Year to everybody. Appreciate you tuning in. Thanks for being here. Thanks for chatting.
Gasly is in the pits.
I'm gonna touch you? I'd rather you didn't. You gotta pay good money for that. How to do trail brake? I am not the person to ask for that one. I am terrible at trail braking. Is this a modded OSD? Yes, it is. Yes, it is. But it's not like, it doesn't actually mod the game file, so you can still use it online if you want to. Stick to the inside here. JP's decently quick right now. I should honestly probably do the team play and let him go by, but screw it. We're at the end of the year. This is Sonny's last year. Potentially JP's last year with the team as well, so we let it race. Aren't you overfield? Here's the thing. Am I overfield? Yes. But here in Season 2, we've had this weird thing, and I don't know if it's a glitch. I don't know if it's intentional. I don't know. But we've had this weird thing where a lot of races that we go into, I can't even bring the fuel down enough to where I could even underfield the car. Like, there's a lot of tracks where I've only been able to bring the fuel load down to where it's still like 3 laps overfueled. And there's been some tracks where we have burned through fuel like crazy. Like Montreal, for example, I overfueled the car by 10 laps. And I still almost went through all my fuel. I had a fuel save for like the last 10 laps, and fuel saving there just wasn't happening. Like, it just, I couldn't like actually properly fuel save. I was still burning through more than I was saving, but I was able to save enough to at least just make it to the end. But that's been our experience in Season 2, and I don't know why it's like that, but yeah. And I'm changing the fuel settings because I couldn't. Yeah, I mean, I think I have the fuel mode like on easy or whatever the hell. Not the fuel mode, but like the fuel. What is it? Fuel usage? Is that what it is? I can't remember what it's called, but I'm pretty sure I have it on easy. And it's just, I don't know. It's been dumb. It's been really dumb. The Atlantic Ocean is shaped like New Jersey. Do what you want with that information. Alright. Fair enough. You complete the practice programs? I usually do FP1. Like, I'll do first practice. Just to kind of get some laps in, just kind of get comfortable with things. And then I just do the quick practices for the other 2. So, I do, but not fully. Not fully. A little wide there. Why aren't you on the grid? The F1 grid couldn't handle somebody like me, you know? I'm just too good. I'm too good. Use what little battery we have here just to try to stay ahead of the JP.
Okay, gap ahead, 15.0 seconds.
Favorite track to race on? Montreal, for sure. Definitely Montreal. No, this is a 105 difficulty. Does that cause the fuel load to be high? No, that doesn't make a difference. Why? I think Montreal just has like a really good flow to it. I love tracks that like are rhythm tracks, and what I mean by that is like when you're, you know, when you're out there on the track and like, it's kind of like, it's gonna be really cringy, but the scene in the F1 movie where, you know, at the end, Sonny's out front, you know, it's the last lap, you know, in Abu Dhabi. His engineer asks, "What's he doing?" And, you know, the response of, "He's flying," right? It's kind of like that. Tracks that have that rhythm to where, like, it doesn't matter what you're doing. you know, I could stare at chat the entire time and still be able to make it around an entire lap. That is my experience with Montreal. Montreal is one of those tracks I can get in such a rhythm. I don't really have to put a lot of thought and focus into it, and it just has that flow to it. Like, it just has such a good flow overall. So yeah, that's mostly why. You also usually get some good racing at Montreal. I like Jeddah too. I like Interlagos. There's a couple tracks. Vulgar, thank you for the follow. How should I ask my crush out? Have you heard of MySpace? Austria's another one. Yeah, that's another good one. Kind of why you hate Monaco. I mean, honestly, I actually like Monaco for that reason. Like, Monaco, for me, is another one of those tracks that, like, you find the rhythm and, like, everything's good. You know what I mean? Like, it's just, once you get into that flow, you're good. Didn't mean to downshift. Yeah, Jeddah is the same thing. You know what I mean? Like, Jeddah is just so quick, so high speed. Yeah, same thing there. Like, it's just such a flow. Can you dab? I'd rather not.
Caution, caution.
Yeah, Monaco's great until you need to make a pass. If you need to make a pass, then it sucks.
There's a yellow flag ahead.
Then it sucks. Can you change the brake bias or diff percentage for each race? Oh yeah. No, you could do it in your setup, like, before going into the race, and then you know, it's actually one of the few things that you're allowed to change in the car as the race goes on. Is F124 more realistic than F125? Oh, God, no. God, no. Hi, Joshy. God, no. Yeah, F125 is so much better. The handling in F124 is terrible. Does the upside-down pedal system feel different to traditional? I mean, it definitely feels different. A buddy of mine, he has a Moses setup that doesn't have inverted pedals, and it's so tough for me to use them because I'm so used to the inverted. I mean, inverted is like driving an actual car, obviously. Not necessarily an F1 car because they don't have that, but yeah, they definitely feel different. I wouldn't say they necessarily make you better or worse or anything like that, but do I change it myself during the race to get more out of the car? No, I keep it pretty standard. I just kind of keep it that. The only time I'll change, like, the brake bias is, like, if I'm struggling to get the car to slow down. You know, I might put it more towards the rear, especially during, like, wet weather. That's about it. That's about it. Jacob J, thank you for the follows. Appreciate it. Ooh, bit of a slide there.
Okay, no issues with tyre
If you
wear.
turn and press the gas, you'll spin out. Not necessarily. MRX. Don't. Thank you for the follows. Appreciate it. F124 is debatably the worst physics of any F1 game.
And gap to the car in front.
It's up there.
20.
It's up there. I would say of, like, the modern era, yes. Because, I mean, like, what y'all know about F1 2010? That one was pretty bad. That one was pretty bad. Oh, something just disconnected. It connected back in. I don't know what that was, but we ball. Definitely buy F125, for sure. Is that F126? No, there won't be an F126. They're doing a DLC expansion instead for F125. Mac, thank you for the follow. Why does the gauge look different? It's an overlay mod. That's why. Yeah, it's like an overlay telemetry mod that you can find online. Thank you for that sub. I appreciate it. One of the best F1s is 2015. F1 2015 was really good. That was a really good one. What is disconnecting? I'm gonna have to look into that. Best, thank you for the follow. Ah, Marin, thank you for the follows as well. Worldwide. Anywho. Should I buy the Moza R5? If it's still on sale, yeah, I would. Oh, Jesus. I'm not paying attention. How do you get the throttle indicator on the Halo? It's a overlay mod you can find on Overtake. Oh, a little wide. Happy New Year. Are you getting the question? I'm on TikTok. I'm on. We're live streaming everywhere right now. We're live streaming everywhere. So I mean, I got TikTok asking questions. I got YouTube asking questions. We're all over the place. My difficulty in F125 is I'm trash. I mean, just practice and maybe lower the difficulty until you get more comfortable. Love the suit. Thank you. Thank you. Night Shift, thank you for the follow. What's the wheel name? It's Fanatec is the brand. The model of the wheel itself is the the Formula V2. Or does it feel like you're racing by yourself most of the time? No, you're really not that wrong. That's honestly how this season's kind of been for us. You know, the majority of the season has not created very good racing. I mean, just look at the gap ahead of us, right? Like, look how far ahead Kimi is. And look how far ahead Lando is to Kimi, you know? It's yeah, the gap has been very massive amongst everybody. So, yeah. That's just, that's how Season 2's been for us. It's been kind of boring. Kind of boring, but it's getting exciting for the championship, though, so there's that. What's the YouTube name? It's the same as my TikTok. Just I didn't do it 97.
24.3 seconds.
Abraham, thank you for the follow. Appreciate it. Is it worth learning F124 physics? No. No, that game's terrible. Don't play that game. Do we all do this when turning the head also follows? Oh yeah, like turning your head while turning? I do that all the time. Do that all the time. Which makes no sense, because the camera itself doesn't turn, so I don't know why we do it, but hey, whatever. The AI in F125, they're not great, but they're not terrible. I think they're better than F124. I think they race each other better. I think they race you better. I think the problem with the AI in F125 in particular is really mostly their straight line speed and how they perform in wet weather. But the wet weather experience has gotten a lot better since they kind of patched that. But yeah, their straight line speed's terrible. Ooh, Kimi's out. All right, nice. Another free spot. Should I turn off assist? I mean, like, play with assists if you're more comfortable with them. You know, there's nothing wrong with playing with assists.
The next part of the track, no overtaking through the yellow flags.
So play with assists if you're more comfortable with them, but
Green flag.
overall you will be faster without them once you get comfortable. Young Tree, thank you for the follow. Appreciate it. Is that an aftermarket telemetry? It is. It is. Yeah, you can find it on Overtake. The amount of times AI just bumps into me is terrible. I'll be honest, I don't really have that problem.
Okay, keep an eye on that gap ahead, please.
I don't really have that problem.
53.1 seconds.
I feel like the car is more understeer or oversteer with the diff being where it's at. Kind of depends on the track, to be honest with you. Thank you for the follow. What's the wheel setup? So I have an 8 Nm direct drive wheelbase from Fanatec. I have Fanatec Formula V2 rim, and then the Club Sport inverted pedals. And that's the setup. Yeah, I've noticed AI racing in multiplayer. That's kind of an issue. But that's always been an issue in every F1 game. Which camera is the best? Whatever you're more, you know, whatever you're more into, I guess. Really, whatever you prefer. Is it expensive to get into sim racing? It can be, but it doesn't have to be. Do blue flag cars ever swerve into you? I can't say they do. No, I can't say they do. I don't really have that problem. '25? Yeah, this is F125. What's the inverted pedals? They're exactly that. They're inverted pedals. They're Fanatec Club Sport pedals. Yeah, 10 laps to go. 10 laps to go. It's been a long race, but maintained a fairly decent pace, which has been nice. So, and thanks to Piastri's failure and Kimi's failure, we're P7. We're P7. It's been a good bounce back race considering how the last few races have gone for us. Beginner level course? Singapore? Are you saying Singapore is, or are you just asking for one? Singapore is definitely not a beginner level track. This is actually one of the more tougher tracks on the calendar. Hey Kenny, hello again. Happy New Year. My brake pedal is load cell, yeah. Deep. Oh, that's a wall. Hey, no worries with that, right? Like, whatever works for you. Whatever you're happy with.
Blue flag, blue flag.
As long as you're having fun. That's all that matters. It doesn't really matter what kind of setup you got.
Okay, blue flag conditions, create a gap and let the car behind through.
Having to let them go through, unfortunately allowed Gasly to catch us. Which kind of sucks. DBZ, thank you for the follow. Appreciate it. Appreciate it.
No tyre concerns at the moment.
Oh, it meant dollar range?
Driving.
Couple $100, you know. That'll at least get you in there, you know. Thanks, Kenny. I appreciate it. Thank you. Yeah, my TikTok viewership kind of like goes through peaks and valleys, to be honest with you. But yeah, lately it's been crazy in comparison to what we, you know, normally have. Chris, thank you for the follow. Let's see if we can hold off Gasly here. How do you make the MFD look like that? It's an overlay mod that you could find on Overtake. Charlie, thank you for the follow. Appreciate it. Ah, fair enough. Fair enough. LB, thank you. Thank you. I appreciate it. Steven, thank you for the follow. What assist do I have on? None. None. I appreciate you, Kenny. I appreciate you. Hello, Axie. Yeah, no assists. No assists. Unless you count rewinds as an assist. Then technically that's the only one. But that's it. Hey, thank you for that. I appreciate it. Thank you, thank you.
Okay, here's the gap that we're trailing the car ahead by. 57.8 seconds.
I think at the HUD like that, it's an overlay mod you can find on Overtake. Yeah, I agree. Assists kind of slow you down quite a bit. But overall, there's nothing wrong with using them if you're more comfortable with it. As long as you're having fun. That's all that matters. That is all that matters. How do I drive with no ABS? I mostly just... Thank you for the sub. For me, it's mostly just settings that I have set up, not only in-game, like I tweaked some of the calibration settings for my brake pedal, the like brake linearity, but then also just within my Fanatec software, a couple tweaks there.
Okay, so we're leading our teammate.
Can you still play online and
3.6
save? No.
seconds.
No, online you're just playing online. So, you know, when you get in a race, there's no, like, mid-race save or anything like that. Thank you for that. Thank you for that. You guys are going crazy, man. I appreciate y'all. Now, funny enough, we got lapped by Callie, but we're actually keeping up with her. Which is kind of helping us. It's allowing us to stay ahead of, Gasly and Colapinto here. It's just kind of creating a nice little DRS train. How do you have the display? It's an overlay mod that you can find on Race Department. Are you so far behind Norris? He's in a much quicker car than I am. That's... Here in Season 2, man, the top teams have been the top teams by quite a margin. So... Faster cars, better drivers. No, it's just, so, my team career mode, like, you know, obviously you could develop your cars and... you know, the more you develop them, the better they get, obviously, but obviously the other teams are also developing their cars, so... That's just what it is. Those teams are just so far ahead of us on the R&D chart in comparison to us. Yeah, it really is a lot of muscle memory and just a lot of practice. It's really what it comes down to. That's honestly just how you get better and find the best racing line and all that fun stuff. Sorry, I saw those chats. It was just... saw other chats. I apologize. Do I play Gran Turismo? From time to time, I play GT7. My wheel doesn't play or doesn't work on PlayStation, so... And trying to play a racing game without a wheel at this point in my life, I hate doing. So, I'll play GT7 from time to time, but not a ton. Ah, I got on that curb. Whoops. Alright, thank you for the follow. Thanks, Gloria. I appreciate it. Aiden, thank you for the rose, man. I appreciate that. I appreciate that. You ain't got to do all that, but I appreciate it. Not trying to overtake Callie here. I don't know why I just did that. Because obviously that's not for position. But she's running kind of slow in comparison to us. We're probably going to have to let her go back by, so that actually might hurt us here. No! Aiden, again, thank you. Thank you. You ain't got to do all that, but I appreciate you. Thank you, thank you. What's the AI difficulty? 105. 105. Yeah, I should probably let Callie go through here. Oh, come on, go. That way I at least have DRS here on the straight. Yeah, 105 works for me. Just kind of based off my skill level matched with, you know, kind of everything else. Who's my teammate? My teammate's Joshua Pierce. And this is F125. Yeah, at some tracks, man, like 110 is brutal. Like, if I tried doing 110 at, like, Spain, Hungaroring, I'd be dead last every time. Every time. Then I get the layout in F125. It's an overlay mod that you could find on Race Department. Sorry, Overtake. Formerly known as Race Department. Alright, here we go. Chat, we're a lap down, so this is actually only 2 laps left. Instead of actually 3. I think at this point we're just going to try to stay tucked behind Callie here with the DRS and kind of use it to our advantage. Keep this train going that we got going on. Pierre's got a little bit of a run on me here. Speedster, thank you for the follow. Appreciate it. Once again, man, I appreciate everybody tuning in. Thanks for hanging out. Thanks for being here. Thanks for all the follows, all the subs, the super chat earlier, the Prime sub over on Twitch. I appreciate it, everybody, man. Thanks for being here. Thanks for hanging out. I appreciate y'all. I appreciate y'all. We will be back on tomorrow. We will be back on tomorrow for some more F125. I am not trying to overtake Callie. She's just very slow out of there. But, yeah, we'll be back on tomorrow. Get on with the next race. I think next race is Coda, which, yeah, I'm not really looking forward to. But, yeah. I think tomorrow I'm going to try to record a video as well. Try to record one for AMS2. Thank you for that follow. Why are you taking foot off the brake pedal? It's just honestly more comfortable than me keeping it on the brake pedal the entire time. It's just more comfortable on my legs. Oh, big save. Big save. Oh, Sonoda's behind me now.
Blue flag, blue flag.
Alright, so we'll let Sonoda go through. And then Leclerc. Perfect. Create us a little gap. Worked out nicely. Fireworks going off. Max Verstappen wins Singapore Grand Prix. Continues his insane run that he's had here in these last couple races. Getting back in the title fight. Are you more of a late break into the corner? I'm more of a... I tend to break too late into the corner rather than, you know, kind of slow in, fast out. I have a tendency of doing that a lot. Not intentionally, it's just... That's just what happens. That's what happens. I'm a very inconsistent player. Simple as that. And as we come to the line, we come home P7. I'll take it. I'll take it. Not bad. ABS is off.
Pick up rubber and bring it home.
I have no assist on other than rewinds. That's it. Oh, not bad, chat. We'll take it. We will take it. Damn, over 250 viewers over on YouTube right now? That's nuts.
Because it's victory for Max Verstappen.
That's nuts. I appreciate y'all. Thank you. Thank you.
Wow.
Why did you let those two pass on the last lap? I had to. I had to. Because they were on the lead lap and I was not. They were a whole lap ahead of us. No name, thank you for the follow. I appreciate you. Appreciate you. Oh, that was a brutal race, chat. That was good.
Celebrations. And as ever in Formula One, 3 is the magic number. But there can only be one on the top step. Your number 1, Max Verstappen.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Playmaker, thank you for the follow. Appreciate you. What year are we in? 2. Year 2. Year 2. Why are you wearing a racing suit? It's like using a gas pistol to fight against bear. I gotta protect my virginity somehow, man. Gotta do it.
Races lined up. Be sure to join us when we
Gotta do
come
it.
back with more
Yeah,
Formula
Max being
One.
with McLaren is it's still strange. It's still very strange, but he's crushing it right now. So, but yeah, hell of a race though. Hell of a race overall. I think, you know, a solid result. I mean, yeah, dude, look at this. Look at the gap. Look at the gap between these two. 45-second gap between Max and George there. And only the top 5 finishing on the lead lap. That's insanity. That's insanity, man. That's nuts. That's like... It's like 2023 levels of Max Verstappen right there. That's insanity. But honestly, that's how a lot of this year has been. Like, just massive gaps amongst the leaders. And really just amongst the entire field. Yeah, it's been nuts. It's been nuts. It's been a crazy season. We're coming towards the end of it though. Only a few races left. Yeah, I mean, look at this. Best lap time from Hajar was a 1:34. Max's best lap time was a 1:28. Even George, you know, 1:30. Like, it's such a massive gap amongst everybody. It's nuts. Nuts. What a year. What a year. Hopefully it gets a little bit tighter in year 3 and we get a little bit better races. But, you know, we'll see. We'll see what happens. Let's take a look at the standings quick. The gap is coming down. It's coming down. It's coming down ever so slightly between Callie, George, and Max. Not by too much this past, you know, obviously this past race, but at one point Max was well over 100 points, just like real life. Max was well over 100 points in the fight to Callie. Callie's been dominating just about the entire year, and yeah, it's been nuts. It's been nuts. What a year. What a year. Red Bull have now also kind of seen their gap dwindle just a little bit. A little bit in the constructors. That's going to be really tight as we get towards the end of the season as well. It's just, yeah. What a year, man. What a year. It's going to be fun. It's going to be a fun finish. It's going to be a fun finish. Not so much for us, but for the AI, it's going to be a fun finish. Brendan, thank you for the follow. I appreciate you. I appreciate you. Think how far Pierre Gasly will be in the wheelie bin. What? Say that again? Say that again? Huh? Huh? Say what? Oh, beat after that one. I am beat after that one. That was a good race. It was a good race. I enjoyed that. I enjoyed that. I hated the track, though. I still hate that track. I just wish we were in a little bit more competitive of a car.
Can I borrow you for a moment, boss?
I really do. But, it is what it is. 6 or 7? How about 6 and 7? I mean, how I mean, with Max leading by 45 seconds held the last driver, but yeah, sure. Do I drive? No, I just sit here. I just sit here the entire time. We don't do anything. Sounds good, Kenny. We'll see you tomorrow. See you tomorrow. Yeah, chat, with that being said, we're going to call it there. We're going to call it there. I hate that I have to unplug my mic every time I change the scene. I hope they get that figured out. I hope I hear back from them on the issues there. Where's the gloves from? Moradness. MORADNESS. Those guys. I know you probably can't really see it all that well. Them. That's where I got them from. They're sick, man. They're sick. I just got these earlier in the year, like a few months ago, like kind of over the summer. These guys I've had for a few years now. They've definitely seen their better days. But who's your favorite team in F1 racer? Or favorite F1 team and racer? I don't really have a favorite racer at this point, but I do have a favorite team. It's Ferrari. Massive Ferrari fan. Massive Ferrari fan. But all right, chat. I'm gonna call it there. Hey, W stream today, chat. W stream. I have no idea what the viewership was on TikTok, but it seemed to be quite high at one point, based off the overall viewership. Holy stretch! Yeah, I know. It's we don't stay in this camera very long, okay? It's just I don't know. To me, it lays out better. I don't know. Deal with it. Stop yelling. But I appreciate everybody tuning in. Thanks for being here. Thanks for hanging out. Thank you again to all the new followers, all the new subscribers. Yeah, man. Thank you again for the super chat. Thank you again for the Prime sub. You can become a member on the YouTube channel if you choose to do so. I greatly appreciate it. If not, it's fine. I don't care. Either way, I appreciate y'all. Thanks for being here. Leaving already, brother. We have been live for 3.5 hours. I think you're just a little late to the party. Do I play F1 much? Yeah, right now at this point, practically every day. But and make it 4? No, I'm good. I got some running around I got to do. Also, my throat is killing me. But again, man, I appreciate everybody tuning in. Thanks for being here. Thanks for hanging out. Much love to all of you. Yeah, it was a good one, man. It was a good one. So yeah, we'll be back tomorrow. I'll be on a little bit earlier. Don't need to know about those activities. I said running around. I got stuff to do. Chill. Everybody chill. Yeah. We'll be back on tomorrow. Do the next race. Coda. Should be hopefully fun. Probably not. Kind of don't really like Coda either, but yeah, we'll see what happens. And my TikTok gets shut down literally right at the end of the stream. This happens every... I wonder if it's something with... No, that doesn't make sense either. I don't know. I'm going to have to figure this out. Or TikTok needs to figure it out, because I reached out to them and yeah. Anyway, favorite driver, I don't really have one right now, but I'm a massive Ferrari fan. That's my favorite team. But anywho, chat, that's it for today. That is it for today. Adios. Peace out. As always, stay safe out there. Be kind to one another. Love one another. Hope you have a happy new year. Hope you have a good 2026. Hope you enjoy the rest of the holiday. And we'll see you guys tomorrow. Later.